Okay, everybody, if you can hear us, say Deep Darkness. And hello, everybody. Hello, Fruity Val and Lighter Tribound 17, Gran Torino, Mr. Tinda, 360 Nism, King Darian, Yoshi Dude 00. Hello. Oh, Delectabit's here. Cool. Let's see. I need to. There's so many people here. I need to keep going. Oh, Final Deluxe is here. Alchbrit's here. Life Forcer. Looklight Plays. Sins of Science. So is it Psy Guy or PSI Guy?
It's whatever you want it to be.
It's ABC Guy.
No, but... No.
Okay. So Deep Darkness. Thank you all for recognizing our audio. We got a lot to go through today. And then we're going to play some Japanese games. And that's when everyone's going to jump off the ship. They're like, what are these runes? Runes.
Moonspeak.
What is this English I'm speaking?
That is a coffin. Did I get one right? A sarcophagus?
Oh, you cheated for everybody.
Oh.
I think it's a spork.
It looks kind of like a spoon.
You know, that'd be great for camping game. We'll put ice cream in that and serve ice cream in a coffin.
We can't get coffin bowls made so fast.
Oh, okay. I wonder if ice cream has ever been served in a coffin.
Yes.
Has
well,
it?
Ice cream hasn't been around
yeah,
very long.
That's why I'm curious to know.
Ice cream has only been around as long as refrigeration, I guess. Or ice. Ice that you make yourself and you don't scrape off of glaciers or however they did it.
Yeah, I don't know how they did it. Did they, like, go to the Arctic and just haul a bunch back? So Looklight, did I get your tweet about yesterday's Retro Game Crunch? Did you buy it? Because I thought you said you bought it during the stream.
Yeah, he bought it.
Oh, did you beat it 100%?
No, he didn't beat it, he bought it.
I know, but he talked about a tweet. I guess I didn't see the tweet. Took me so much work to find the song. So this guy has since retired, and another guy is taking up the song.
You're gonna need to explain what a cheer song even is.
Yeah, every baseball player in Japan has their own song.
Basically like wrestlers.
Yeah.
How we know it, WWE and stuff like that. They come out to their own song.
Yeah. I wonder if this was licensed.
So apparently in Florida, there is a place that serves ice cream in a sink.
Oh, that's pretty close to a coffin. I wouldn't want to be buried in a sink, though. Mr. Saturn is in non-EarthBound game. Okay, so thanks for buying that game, Looklight. And let me know if you can 100%, what was it, the Paradox Lost.
That's the one.
Yeah, so here, you guys, if you want to get to this menu, you can do these codes. And then you can do all this stuff. I remember it took forever for us to figure out how to access this. We just saw the graphics, but like in 98, 99, I remember finding it. And I think this was actually what got me to contact Reed and the EarthBound community. I was like, anybody know how to access this? And that was my first contact with like an actual EarthBound community.
I thought you contacted Reed to tell him how to make a better website.
No, not really.
Oh. You did that at once too.
That was many months later.
Oh. But it did happen.
Yes, eventually, yeah.
You're
I was like, hey Reed, you can do better than this. I wish I had like the old earthbound.net stuff. I could show off, what it was. This game also has tomatoes.
I never had this game. I wish I did.
Hello, everybody, and I think Poe has a message to share.
Yeah, Delectabit in the chat said, "I'm sad I had to miss the Pomado CX stream of EarthBound Beginnings when it came out. It was my birthday, and I was spending it with a friend, but I ended up finding out about EarthBound Beginnings while I was with him, and we played it together. Didn't know you were streaming until afterwards. So happy late birthday."
Yes, happy late birthday.
You share your birthday with EarthBound Beginnings. And that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the fact that you, rather than watch a bunch of nerds play it, the fact that you played it with a friend, I think that's a greater memory.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. Okay, so let me see. What should I do? Should I bring this over here?
Yeah.
Bring this over here. My chat setup is so crazy, or my stream setup. Okay, so hello everybody, it's Pomado CX, and tonight is Monday.
It's Poemado.
Poemado. Oh,
According to Phoenix Wright, voice actor.
Yeah, so during the Bloodstained Kickstarter stream, the final one, they thanked us, but they called us Poemado CX.
Poemato.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the t.
Yeah. So anyway, this is EarthBound Central Live, because it's Monday night. We try to do EarthBound Central Live every Monday night, and I need to cough. Every Monday night I need to cough. And on EarthBound Central Live, we take a look at the last news from the last week, EarthBound news that I posted on the front page. Then I share a bunch of the email submissions that people have sent in over the months. I have emails going back to 2008. Mm-hmm. I was gonna say 1908, and I was like, no, that's not right.
I mean, maybe it's right. Might
At this point, the thing is, we've been making barely any progress. I think we started like around 930 emails in my backlog, and we're like in the 880s, something like that. Actually, let me look what.
Yeah, let me get the email count.
890.
All right.
So we've been doing this for 2 months, and we've only made 30 or 40. Okay, so then we do that, and then today we're going to be playing the Japanese Wii U version of Mother. It was released on the Virtual Console at the same time that EarthBound Beginnings was released. Yeah.
So
it's only like a week old now.
Was it released at the same time?
Yeah.
Like exactly the same hour?
I assume so. Like it might have been like an hour or two later because of time zone stuff. But there's some unusual things about the Japanese Wii U version of Mother that I would like to investigate, and then we'll discover together. It's not exactly a straight port of the Game Boy Advance version. It's not exactly the Famicom version. It's not exactly the EarthBound Beginnings version that we got. It's its own new sort of thing.
Weird.
It's like a weird hybrid. And
so they're the lucky ones in this release.
In a way, but a lot of people are like, oh, it kind of went backwards from the Game Boy Advance version. So we'll take a look at that. And then after that, during that, we'll do Q&A with the chat. Those are always fun. So we got a whole bunch of EarthBound plans, so stick around, stay tuned on your dial. You watch this on your old TVs, right?
Yeah, we saw an old TV today. It was
that's
neat.
right. And we saw an old phone with change inside of it. Okay, so let's get started with the what happened this last week. So much happened this last week. This last 2 weeks actually have been pretty crazy.
This Mozilla Firefox opening screen. These two ladies have been
it's
plaguing me all week.
Is that what that is? Like
I don't know. I don't know who they are because I don't want to watch the video.
Yeah.
There we go. Those two ladies.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with these people, and I was like, I need to get rid of them somehow.
I have not pushed play.
Let me see if I can get rid of them.
Live hacks.
There we go.
Got rid of them. How did you do that?
Hacking. Alright, so here's what's happened in the last week. Actually, let's see what counterfeit stuff is available. Oh. Currently nothing.
Oh, I didn't update it, so good job.
Alright. So we there's EarthBound Central Live from last week. If you missed it, here you go. What I try to do every time is try to cover I try to include links to every topic we cover, and last week was so much. Look at all this that we covered.
This is some quality.
It literally took me like 3 hours to dig all this up and make all of this, so it might not be worth it.
I wouldn't have bothered.
Alright, so we're going to investigate this in a bit, but Japanese Wii U version of Mother has some changes, and a couple that Miiverse posters have shared is that the smoking crow no longer smokes. And that's in tune with the, the EarthBound Zero version, which became the Game Boy Advance version, so that's still the same. And also the Dragon Quest reference that was in Mother, which actually became a Super Mario reference in EarthBound Zero, EarthBound Beginnings. It got changed to the same thing that it got changed to in the Game Boy Advance version, which it just says, "Have you played that game?" I haven't yet. Instead of Dragon Quest 4 and Dragon Quest 7 or something like that. So I'll discuss that more later, and we'll find some stuff that nobody has really talked about yet. Mother 3 recently got translated into Korean. I was actually hoping to play the Korean Mother 3 today,
Oh man.
but I still can't find a link to the patch.
Oh.
I found like there's a web page, there's a couple web pages, but even with Google Translate, which was I had to do some hacking, like you just saw, to be able to highlight the text. To do anything like that, I had to.
How did you find out about this in the first place? Then?
Somebody, a Korean guy, messaged me on the EarthBound Central forums actually.
Tell him we need link.
Yeah, somebody please give me the link to this. There's got to be a patch out there. I don't know how to search for it in Korean either. It's so nice, like I know Japanese, so I can search for stuff so easily, so I forget how frustrating it can be to navigate foreign pages. A fellow on romhacking.net created a palette patch for Mother, and probably the EarthBound Zero. That is this the Game Boy Advance version? Yeah, the Game Boy Advance version of Mother 1 2. It changes the Mother 1 side's palette to non-crazy stuff. So let me show you what's happening here. So here's the original, and you can kind of see for the Game Boy Advance, because it's on a handheld, and a lot of them weren't backlit at the time. They really had to up the palette on a lot of the Game Boy Advance games, and Mother 1 2 was no exception. So you get some really funky things. Like look at these, like these trees almost look like they're glowing. They're neon green, you know. And that's pretty crazy. And here's like what the NES version looks like. So much different trees there, and if you look at other things, you can see the difference. Like here, this ground is pretty much just radioactive.
Over on the very right is what it looks like on the Wii Virtual Console.
Yeah, the Wii U Virtual Console and the Wii Virtual Console for NES games, they always are really dark for some reason. I might fix that for a stream.
Okay.
And then if the guy brightened it to show what it looks like when it's brightened. So anyway, the guy made a patch for the Game Boy Advance version that fixes the palettes to stop looking like this and look more like these in some form. So that was pretty cool. Maybe in the near future somebody will figure out how to fix the Mother 1 and Mother 2 sound.
Yes, please.
Yes. Let me get this a little smaller. Oh, that's fine. I've talked about this a few times, but the Hobonichi Planner cover for 2016, the EarthBound themed one, has been announced in the Saturn Valley. That's pretty cool.
It's coming out, and I'm probably gonna buy it.
Yeah, you could be able to order it in September of this year. And they've already released, like last year was the On It version, and it came with this Mr. Saturn pencil board. It's pretty cool. So I'll be updating more about that in the coming weeks and months. Then I shared this really cool battle scene VR thing. It's like a 3D thing. Actually, let me bring it up right here. I can probably do it just fine in here.
Oh, this is a strange sharing thing.
I'll just escape out of it. Okay, so it's 3D, and you can.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can look around. So it was just kind of like a test to see what it would look like. It's pretty cool. Nothing, you can't really do anything with it or anything, but those like Mother 3, Wind Waker looking things. This is kind of that in motion.
Mr. Saturn 1 2016. Yep.
Okay, so that was a cool thing that I posted about. And then I talked about Reggie did an interview with GameSpot the other day, and he talked for like 15 minutes about stuff, and a good 2 minutes or so of it was about EarthBound and EarthBound Beginnings and EarthBound fans.
Do we know who did the interview?
Shoot, I think I just linked to the video.
Okay.
But I remember the guy said he's a big fan, so it's probably somebody that we know.
I was gonna say, I know somebody who works at GameSpot. And if it's that guy, then I know
it's
who
very
it
well
is.
be.
Okay.
Very well might be. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Let me turn off this music. Here's the Reggie interview. Just the EarthBound part.
And one of the things that I thought was a really great way to service fans was the announcement for EarthBound at the Nintendo World Championships. Like for me personally, as a huge EarthBound fan, as a big toy fan, like that felt giving us fans hope that this series is still something that's dear to Nintendo as well. So I think leading from that, it was maybe a little bit of a surprise that we didn't hear more about it at the Nintendo Direct. Is there any hint that you guys are still thinking about EarthBound as a series?
Look, we know the love that our fans have for that franchise and that series, and we thought that making the announcement and making it immediately available through the eShop was a great way to service that fan love. In terms of where we go from here, again, I've got nothing to announce, but you know, the little skit we did at last year's digital event, where I'm constantly being asked about Mother 3, it happens, right? It happens. So so we know the love is there, and you know, we'll see what happens.
So why did you guys choose to go with Mother 1 to the original EarthBound?
You know, really, from our standpoint, there are so many consumers who don't know the fundamental series, and we thought it would be best to kind of bring them back to the beginning to help them understand what it's all about and why it's captivated people in such a magnificent way.
Okay, so not as much related to Nintendo, but looking at the industry as a whole, I think we've seen a lot of companies going into virtual reality. Of course, Nintendo has had a large history.
So there you go. There's Reggie's talk about EarthBound Beginnings, EarthBound fans. He just said maybe we'll have some stuff to talk about. So
You want to do the slideshow?
we'll see. Yeah, I mean, actually, let's put the. So Poe just gave me some information that King Darian sent me. I would like to share this right now, actually. Let me dig it up if I can find it. Boink. Alright, so here we got some new news. So EarthBound Beginnings is now #1 on the recent bestsellers list. It has ousted Splatoon, everybody. We did it. It's all party.
We did it! Go to your grave, Splatoon. It is EarthBound Beginnings time.
There we go. Hooray, Splatoon, get out of here. EarthBound Beginnings and grindiness. Welcome, you are #1. That's pretty amazing though, but it's the EarthBound and EarthBound Zero were always like at the top of the Virtual Console most wanted polls, even back in like when the Wii first came out.
Yeah. On the Super... No. What was the name of that magazine? Famitsu?
Well, I don't know about that one, but
Oh, wait. Mother 3 was on that one.
yeah.
Before Mother 3
So let me show
out.
you guys what I mean. I know I have a thing about it here. There we go. So here we go. In June 2008, it was EarthBound and EarthBound Zero were 1 and 4. And then from then on, pretty much EarthBound and Mother were the most wanted just regularly. So in June, July, August, September, October. And by then they were sick of EarthBound and Mother just winning every time. So they started doing other things. Like doing the reader's version, staff version, most wanted NES. It was pretty funny. So finally they're all out. Hopefully they'll release Mother 3 in some form sometime.
So Master Basham said, seeing a Nintendo new IP shooter and the NES Mother game on top is so unreal.
Yeah. Alright. So that's all for the news from last week, which also I guess is news from just right now. But so now let's go to the submissions from folks who have emailed me,
Oh, yeah,
but
email
their stuff has
submissions.
not made it to the front page. I feel really bad about that. So we are currently at 890 emails.
We're at 890.
Yeah.
I put that before, I think.
Okay. So I'm going to close this. Bring up... Where's that thing? This guy. I need to bring him higher up. Okay, so we got some email time.
We'll take Q&A in a little bit.
Actually,
Darkness, that's a good question.
Yeah, when we
Save
do
it for Q&A.
when we do Q&A, we're actually going to do it as we play now,
Okay.
because I want to try to get as far to Mother as I can. This is
That's what I've wanted to do for a while.
Yeah, me too. But like
This one's a long email.
this is actually, remember how like the other day we read like somebody's fanfic or something, and we were like, people send us a fanfic, EarthBound
Yeah.
fanfic. So somebody did one.
Oh, okay. Are we gonna do a dramatic reading? Where's Read Man?
All right, so this is from Yosef Bohadi, an origin story. Oh, all right. You want to read it?
Deep in the chest of an unauthorized mountain, there existed a series of unauthorized governmental experiments that took the life of an innocent bystander and transformed their offspring into a mutant through the power of scientific imagination. That's a pretty long sentence.
Yeah.
Indeed, the power the newborn had was unprecedented. The mutant had air instead of brains, and brains instead of what normally comes out from the basement of a human fort. Yes, That power enabled the mutant to transform thoughts into farts. Oh. As they exist... Did I read that word wrong?
I said forts before.
Okay. As they existed from the ears and nostrils while reasoning came through the butt. As with any mutant, growing up with a superpower was difficult, and in the case of our young friend, it was especially hard. In high school, or just regular school, all the mutant could do was answer quizzes. To answer quizzes was leave a butt print of the answer sheet, as the only way to express deep thought was through the legendary human basement. Such a difficult life our mutant lived. Today, we see the mutant switching gears, focusing on the power of the mind and farts instead of the power of the scientific butt the mutant so desperately tried to harness during the school days. And through careful meditation and deep sewer negotiations, the mutant was able to come up with the following: that in the last moment before Gazyar, the evil horseradish underling, unleashed what is known in our world as an independent snot. Please read the rest after viewing the heart and soul of the mutant's fart. That is the attached art. Mado, I'm mad at you for making me read this, and you didn't tell me it was about farts. This is not 1990s Nickelodeon. I don't know what you're doing to me right here.
Almost done.
Yes, it turned out that the mutant had more than just the inverted roles of body parts. The mutant was able to transform something seemingly far from admiration into art. The mutant had the power to change perspectives. That is true power. Lastly, let us not leave these wondrous occurrences to just fashion and origin story. Let us practice these quirks, and surely they will come to life. Even without a mutant gene, we can still think. Even without a mutant gene, we can still discreetly fart. So channel your thoughts on a special thing as the fart ethically comes out of the basement, and surely art will form. Is it supposed to be surely?
Yeah, I think so.
Even if not immediately, because you never know. One day your offspring will give their back to the earth and their face to the sky, and will say, "Oh, look, parent person, that cloud, also that clown, looks like a cracked bat." And you will think, man, that was a long fart.
Alright, so thank you, Yosef. I'm not sure what prompted that, but I hope you had a good poot.
Was that to be like the story found in the magazine in the house that you can buy? This baby is a demon child?
Yeah, anybody have any ideas? Is there like any archaeologists in the house? Alright, here we go. This is
I'm not reading anymore. All the rest are you.
No, you need to help me out. So this is actual news now. EarthBound Beginning news. So this is from Christopher. I wanted to make you aware that EarthBound Beginnings was featured in a news feature during Animation Domination that aired this previous Thursday. It was the one that aired at 10 p.m. California time. The bit was during their What Happened This Week. I hope you can find a video. It was nice to see. Yeah,
Animation Domination.
So is that Fox or is that like a...
Chat, let us know what's on TV these days.
Yeah, is that Fox's Animation Domination or is that one of those like Cartoon Network things?
Sounds like it would be Cartoon Network, but isn't everything animated on there?
So, if anybody knows where to find a copy of this, it would be really great. It would be really great to share.
Oh, Fox.
Fox,
okay.
Yeah. So it would be almost surreal to see something on Prime Television, actual broadcast network television about EarthBound. So if anybody can find that, please let me know. I didn't even know it was Fox. I had to go search around. We don't watch TV.
No, we don't have...
We watch the YouTube.
We watch Static, and we watch John Oliver on YouTube.
We watch a guy play I Want to Be the Guy lately. Yeah. So thank you for that, Mozer's King. I hope somebody can locate that for us. So, Dylan has been asking me for the ape logo, but I have nothing with the ape logo on it. So if anybody has the ape logo, I sent Dylan to an eBay auction that had like some kind of Japanese thing that might have had the logo on it, but he wants a really good scan of it. I'm not quite sure why. It might be for a reproduction cartridge or something like that.
Hope not.
So if anybody has that, please let me know and I'll pass it on to Dylan or something. Right, so that was a weird little thing.
I think I saw on Starman.net he was looking for the ape logo, which it would be nice to just be able to see it.
That's right, I saw that on Starman.net forums too.
Yeah. Because it is really scraggly.
Right, so this one is from Super Swarm. EarthBound live streaming overlay. Well, do you know overlays for live streaming? Well, a person I asked to make this overlay made it, so here it is. We kind of, we do a lot of stuff on our
Do you
stream.
know overlays? That reminds me of that World's Funniest English, Karakuri Funniest English. Don't you know Nato?
Yeah. Alright. So here's what Super Swarm was talking about. It's a pretty long video, but we'll just skip through it.
Rogan here, and in today's video I've got another free overlay for you. Now this, I want to say this has been highly requested, but not because a lot of people have asked for it. Basically one person swarm consistently.
So you can see here, he has like the chat, it looks all EarthBound themed.
About this overlay. Now,
Yeah,
that's
EarthBound
what-
stuff.
Oh, I see.
And you have this little box here. So I guess he makes custom overlays like this, so if you're going to stream, you can use these things. Although it seems really strange, like this doesn't
Anyway, yes,
fit.
for this particular overlay, it's
EarthBound
like
doesn't seem to fit this game.
type over-
Game is
I'll
this?
make, and I'll be
This
honest,
is
I'll
shooter
sort
number
of sound review.
57.
Hey, you took that number from my
I
brain.
keep seeing
Really?
it come back, and I'm gonna make.
Well, who knows? Maybe there's
especially how
a
much I
good
want to
example.
do. Name your head. I really want. Now the workshop, on the other hand, is a
Oh,
totally
it shows
different-
how you made it.
Totally different ballgame.
Wow, that's a lot of work.
You know,
Yeah.
I enjoy
Is that how you make it, or can you just use it as is? I
oriented
wonder.
more anyway. One.
So if anybody would like to do this, I'll just send you the link to the YouTube, and you can check it out and download the stuff, because there's links right there in the description.
Oh, that's Counter-Strike. Guys, I don't play video games. I play EarthBound.
We play EarthBound, and we play all these weird games.
We play Action Mogura.
We play weird Japanese games. Okay, so there's that. Let's move on to the next email. So thank you for that, Super Swarm. Hopefully somebody will be able to use that. Oh, this is a long one.
Is it my
This
turn
one almost
again?
feels like I shouldn't even post this, just because it seems like ego stroking. Actually, I don't think I fully read it anyway, though. Alright, this is Mother 3 compliments from Evil Robot Michael.
Good morning. I just wanted to take a moment to comment on your Mother 3 fan translation project. Although I was aware of EarthBound in the 90s, I was never very much into the EarthBound series until my son and I started watching the Super Beard Bros play through Mother 3 on YouTube. I was enough touched by the content of the game that we had to get set up with a Game Boy player, plus startup disc, and a Mother 3 fan translation flash cartridge, so we could play it on the big screen. The preferred way of Pomero CX.
Well, maybe not one that you bought off eBay. I don't know if that was an eBay one.
Oh, I hope you bought your own flash cartridge. Anyway, we actually he didn't say repro, so we actually finished the game before Alex and Gerard did. Between my wife, my son, and me, there was not a dry eye in the household. You clearly had good material to work with in the first place, but you did an absolutely fantastic job on the localization, and I wanted to thank you for that. It's an exciting time to be an EarthBound fan. We have since downloaded EarthBound and EarthBound Beginnings on our Wii U. Also, my son brought home the cartridge of EarthBound Uncut last week. Uh-oh. Incidentally, did you have a hand in that patch? With Nintendo's inclusion of EarthBound on the VC and subsequent inclusion of EarthBound 2 days ago, I can only suspect that the EarthBound Forever rumor from earlier this year was an actual valid leak that Nintendo quickly swept under the carpet, and that we will see an English translated Mother 3, most likely EarthBound 2, on the VC within the next few months. My bet was that it was leaked, as EarthBound Forever will be a physical disc to hit store shelves in time for Christmas, containing the trilogy, possibly with the addition of a fourth game in the series.
Okay, so there's a couple things in here. Did I have a hand in the EarthBound Uncut patch? I've covered this before, but EarthBound Uncut is a fan hack made many years ago, before I even finished my EarthBound Mother 2 comparison site. The patch, EarthBound Uncut patch, was based on my information on that site. Since it's incomplete, the patch is also incomplete, and also I think it's buggy in a few places. So I had no direct involvement, but pretty much all these Uncut patches, there's like so many out there now, are based on that work. So there's that. I kind of don't recommend people selling or buying other fans' hacks, you know? Like, I think whoever makes these Uncut things, they just take whatever patches they can find. So if I were to make a patch, like EarthBound fart face patch, and I tout some things about it, I bet you a reproduction cartridge of it would show up on eBay at some point.
Basically, we don't endorse reproduction cartridges of any kind.
Yeah. Or at least stuff that I've worked on. Like, if other people can, if they're okay with it, that's cool then, I guess. Okay, so I didn't have any stuff with that. Not any direct connection anyway. And the EarthBound Forever rumor was the thing that was like back in March, people thought it was an April Fool's joke, and it turned out to be just a joke. But I don't think it has anything to do with EarthBound Beginnings being released, and I don't think it has anything to do with Mother 3 or EarthBound 2. I don't think they would call it EarthBound 2, to be honest. I get that feeling. Okay, so there's more.
Oh no! If I'm anywhere close to the truth on this, I would suspect that Nintendo has contacted you in some capacity concerning your localization work on Mother 3 and your open offer for them to utilize your translation in an official capacity. And then, if that is in fact true, I'm absolutely certain that Nintendo would have had you sign an NDA, and therefore you could neither confirm nor deny knowledge of such developments, which is why I won't... we can deny. We have not signed an NDA.
Yeah, so I was going to say, there has been no contact
at all.
No contact with Nintendo at all. Anybody who says that I've contacted them by email, I have never contacted them by email. I never talked to them on the phone. Mm-hmm. I probably can't even step foot on the premises. You know, their guards will probably set me on fire.
as they typically do to Mother 3 fans.
There's probably a wanted poster. But I'm just joking. But I haven't had no contact, no NDAs, no nothing. Mm-hmm. If I ever do have to do an NDA, I'll just say I can't say anything, and then that's the secret.
Then you'll know.
Then you can wonder. But,
then you can infer.
But like I said, I really, really never think that they're gonna ever listen to me. Mm-hmm. They're never gonna, do a fans work. Even though I'm a professional translator, and all that stuff, and have everything documented, like why I translated things certain ways, stuff like that. Okay, so there's still more.
There's more. Almost done.
Wait, wait. Gotta save some. Okay.
Okay, this message is long overdue, as our Mother 3 playthrough was done months ago. Anyway, thank you again for your commitment. My family and I are EarthBound Mother fans because of you and your team's talents and skills. Sincerely, Team Michael.
So thank you, Team Michael. Thank you for such a thoughtful and heartfelt email. I'm really glad I got to share it on here, because I think a lot of people are also really grateful that EarthBound fans are having a good time these last few months. And although I don't condone retro cards and stuff like that, I can totally understand why you would get into those as just a fan, a pure fan. I can understand. Yeah. So I'm not yelling at you for doing that.
No, we're
the sellers as well.
We're mad at the sellers, but anyway, what was I about to say? Oh, it is interesting though how much people try to guess about everything that's going on, and all the wrong conclusions they come to, which isn't. I'm not saying this to me. Well, it's just interesting. It's good to ask, because then we can clear things up.
Yeah. All right. So I feel even worse to share this one, because this is also another ego one. This is a quick fan question from Nick. Mado, huge fan of what you have done for the EarthBound community. Couldn't thank you enough. Being a huge fan of the Mother series and your work, is there any way possible to get your autograph? If you don't have time to respond, I totally understand, and thanks again for all of your hard work. It still weirds me out that people want my autograph. I'm just a silly fan.
Actually, Nick, if you want us, we can send you expired coupons.
Yeah. So actually, what I usually do is if people buy stuff from fangamer.com and they mention me in the credits, or not the credits, the notes.
The notes. I will bring it home.
Yeah, she'll bring it home, and then I'll write a little letter with drawings, and I'll include weird expired coupons and stuff like that. So go to fangamer.com, or maybe I guess if you're at Camp Fangamer this next month.
Yeah. Next
month. My God, that's less than a month from now.
It's less than a month. Yep. July 18th.
Oh no.
Yep.
All right. So I don't know. I don't know why anybody would want my autograph.
I mean, I asked for Anthony Carbone's autograph. He must think that's weird.
So I guess I can just go to fangamer.com. I guess that's probably the best way.
I do want to say though about the last email, about the big long one.
Yeah.
Lots of compliments, and also lots of wrong conclusions. It makes me wonder what conclusions you and I ever come to about other
totally
people.
Oh yeah,
that are totally wrong, and we decide that this is the truth, and we don't actually know them, so we can't talk to them. So that makes me feel weird now.
Yeah,
we're big fans of the people at Red Letter Media, and we come up with all these ideas about them, and they're probably not true at all.
I do know that. So I work for Funimation, and I do a lot of translating for them and stuff. And I see people's theories and ideas of how the company works, and I'm like, that's totally wrong,
Yeah.
dude. But I don't say anything to them. But just companies and people are never what you expect them to be like. So.
Oh, so true.
Yeah.
So true.
All right.
Shenmue Kickstarter.
Oh, yeah. All right. We got. Oh my! Wow, another really long one. Okay. Actually, this is an interesting one, so we'll do this. This one is from Steve. This is EarthBound Reshuffler. Some questions. So the EarthBound Reshuffler is a program I made. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. EarthBound Reshuffler, if that link works, is basically it's a randomizer. It's an EarthBound ROM randomizer, and it takes just content and randomizes and stuff. So I made it a few years ago. So greetings, I've been playing the EarthBound randomizer you created. I'm having fun so far, and just had a few questions for you regarding. I got a burp a lot all of a sudden for you regarding the items and random.
I don't think they wrote that.
Random Z'd present chest contents. Okay. I really need to improve this presentation thingy. So like, it doesn't scroll up like that. Okay, so does Pooh's Sword of Kings still drop from an enemy in the Stonehenge base? No, it does not. It's randomized. This is one of the few items in the games that doesn't drop from a chest and only from an enemy. So along those lines, does Ness's and Paula's legendary items, which also drop from enemies, do they have a chance to drop from chests? Or are they still a 1/128 drop from a random enemy?
What the heck?
And I won't know which area or which enemy. So basically, if you set the chest to be randomized, it can be anything.
Yeah.
It can be anything, but I think it might not be key items. When there's key item chests, I leave those untouched.
Right.
So you can progress with the story. But all other items you can get from chests, or you can get from enemies. And from enemies, it's also randomized. So you might be able to find in a random hack an enemy that gives you the Sword of Kings every time. So it's just it's all randomized pretty much. Okay. Oops. Okay, here we go. There's still more. So obviously the game's still playable and beatable without those items. I'm curious about them. Yeah, so I just did that. Okay. The other thing I'm wondering about the random drops from chests, because I think I've seen some duplicate item drops, bats for Ness. Did the randomizer take the existing set of items and just change their location? Or is it purely random which items can be in chests? This would feed into the above question about whether I can get the Sword of Kings from a chest. So again, the chests themselves are also randomized, except for the chests that have key items in them, like...
the bad key machine?
Yeah, stuff like that. Although I think you get that from a guy from Maxwell.
Yeah. Bad example.
Yeah, there's a couple of them like that. Well, anyways, yeah, so like the cracked bat in Tracy's room, you have to get that to equip that to get out of the place.
Okay.
So I keep that in there. Well, anyways, I realized this is 2015, and you wrote the Reshuffler a while ago, so I will understand if you don't remember or don't have a way of checking this. But I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask. And at the least, I can say thank you for creating this. I love EarthBound, and I feel a craving to replay it every now and then, but also the desire to change how I play it. This was the perfect choice to replay the game, but with a new spin. Thanks again, a fan, Steve.
I really like the EarthBound Reshuffler.
Yeah, we're going to be playing... Isn't there going to be like an arcade cabinet of it at Camp Fan Gamer?
Yep, that is the one Jack is currently building.
So is it just going to be like one patch, or is it going to like cycle through a bunch?
I'm not sure what his plans are, but it's going to be a legit arcade cabinet with Raspberry Pi installed in there.
Okay.
So you can actually use that to put any game in there that you want. But we're going to put EarthBound Reshuffled in there for camp.
Okay. So this is called Poster. And I'm never really sure how to pronounce this name. So is it Leox?
Where?
Lee?
Which name?
Here.
Oh. Leox, I'm going to say.
Alright. So this is called Poster. Would you like to read it? Would you like to read it?
Oh, yes. Hey, Tomato, I recently finished this movie poster I made about 3. I was going to submit it to a Halloween Fun Fest, but I didn't finish it near on time. I know what that's like. It resembles those B-movie posters from back in the day a little bit. I know sometimes you post fan art and sometimes you don't. So, if you'd like to do that and you know it's awesome... Oh, man, I can't read. Here's the poster.
Hope you like it. So here's the poster.
Oh, man.
I'm going to need a bigger jar.
Oh, man. Hey, who is this? Leox? Hey, if there's a Halloween Fun Fest, submit it to that. Nobody saw this, right? Nobody saw this. Man. Wow, look at the detail. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's really impressive. Like, if it wasn't super duper copyright infringement, Fangamer could probably do something with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's really impressive. Somebody's gonna put that on an EarthBound reproduction cartridge.
No! All the good fan art gets used in the worst ways.
They're gonna just change this text here.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. Thank you for that, Leo. Given that your name is Leo here, maybe.
Oh, it says Leo right there,
Yeah.
too. We'll call him Leo.
Okay. Got another email. Alright, so now we are in, what is this? This is February 11th, 2015. So I found a bunch in my personal email. People were personally emailing me rather than the EarthBound Central one. So
February 11th?
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is called EarthBound. Sir, I'm just one day away from purchasing an EarthBound for 120. I got pics. I want you to see if you think it's legit. So,
What? Oh, I thought because I read first about the HTC on T-Mobile,
Yeah.
I thought they were about to buy EarthBound for $120 on the App Store, and I was like, wait a second, no. But, okay.
yeah. So I feel bad that it's taking me so long to get back to this guy.
Yeah.
Hopefully he got it, but I won't be able to tell if it's a legit cartridge just from eBay pictures, probably.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm glad that the guy reached out to me. I just feel bad for taking so long.
Whoops.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, I do get a lot of email like that from my by EarthBound.com stuff. So I hope you got some version, guy. Alright, this is going to be a little oddly formatted, possibly.
Yep.
Yeah, yep. Alright, so this is Citizens of Earth from Matthias. Matthias?
Good evening, Mado-san. Anime face, how are you? I hope you are great. Do you own the game Citizens of Earth? Otherwise, I want to give it to you as a thank you gift for translating Mother. Is it possible, even though we are not Steam friends, my username on Steam is this here?
Do we have Citizens of Earth on Steam?
I don't know.
I don't
I
remember.
don't, personally.
I don't remember.
You might. I also left a comment here. I donated some money to Aeon Genesis. Is it Aeon or Eon?
I don't know.
So they could buy some pizza or something. What? I translated Zelda 1, what is it? 1
Zelda
and
1,
2 into Swedish, but I'm thinking of redoing my Zelda 1 translation using your guide as to how it really should have been translated to English. May you, the Mother 3 team, live long and prosper. Okay, I like you, Matthias.
You just have to say Star Trek to Poe and she'll like you.
Yep. Oh man, Bill Nye did the wrong Vulcan salute.
Oh, you hate him
He didn't
now?
put his thumb out.
Oh.
I don't hate him, but Bill Nye, you did it wrong.
So, thank you for that. I'm really sorry I'm getting some back to you. That's also from December 11th. I'll have to email him.
Oh, so people checked your Steam account during the sale, and Leonia says you don't have it.
Oh, really? Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for checking my
Yeah.
Thank you for checking my inventory. I'm so behind. I don't
How
know.
do you check Mano's inventory? We don't know
It's
how
public.
to check it.
It's public, but
I don't know how to check
I've
your
come
work.
across it sometimes, but I'm so bad when it comes to using Steam. So every time we stream a Steam game, like something messes up, and people are like, "Turn off that notification. Turn off your sounds. Do this, do that." And I don't know. Everyone's checking their own notifications because they think ours is theirs.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Super Nintendo Wii Cube 64U.
Oh,
Thanks
I love
for
that name.
following. You got 21 tomato points.
I love that name, man.
Is that a zombie lady? We're
Nope.
gonna find out.
Nope.
Oh, we're wrong. Super wrong.
Alright, so this is finding an EarthBound copy from David B. Hello, Tomato. This is David. I was wondering, what was your take on EarthBound cartridges that are reproduced and are online like eBay or Amazon? Should I try to buy, or is it best to bid like you said before? I wouldn't want to buy a bootleg copy, that's for sure. I appreciate you taking the time to answer this email.
Reproduced? What does that mean? Like repro cartridges?
Yeah, I'm assuming so. So I definitely, that's pure piracy at that point.
Yeah.
We've noticed that there are some just purely pirated reproduction
They
cartridges
say
out there.
EarthBound reproduction cartridge. It's a pirated copy.
And they still sell for like $120, the reproduction
Yeah.
ones.
Even the ones listed as such.
I would not ever suggest doing that. I would get an official copy.
Official copy or...
And I would bid. I wouldn't buy it now.
Yeah, or like if you have a Wii U, buy it there. I know
Yeah.
it sucks to get it on the Wii U, but it's like,
Yeah.
you know, less than $10 and you know it's a legit copy.
Or like what I would do when I was a kid, and I was between I would rent games on the weekend, but between the weekends I had nothing to really play, you know. So I would I was into Mega Man games at the time. I would make my own Mega Man games on graph paper, stuff like that. You know, you can do that with EarthBound. Just do, I don't know.
They made Mario on graph paper.
Yeah. It's too bad I don't have any of those left over. I probably just threw them away as a kid. Okay, we got some more emails here.
A repro cart is a bootleg cartridge, Ivan TW.
Yeah.
For sure.
There are some public domain homebrew ROMs out there, and people are okay with you know with that, but with totally legit software, you can buy it on the Wii U and stuff like that. Okay, so this is called Mother 1+2 Anniversary on Miiverse. Lots of great art. This is from Sean.
Howdy, I was tooling around Miiverse this morning and there's a ton of posts celebrating the 11th anniversary of Mother 1-2. It's pretty neat, might be a fun fandom post. I didn't know people bothered to celebrate the anniversary of Mother 1-2 on Game Boy Advance. Wow.
Yeah, no, I forgot about that. That was just not that long ago.
Oh, is this on the Japanese Miiverse?
This is from June 21st, 2014. So what day is today? That's old.
That's like a year ago yesterday.
Oh my god, we're a year ago.
Oops.
So actually a year ago we were streaming, I think a year ago we were actually streaming with Jeffman on Mother 3 Notes.
Today?
Yeah.
On the 22nd?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I don't know how I know that, just 22nd stands out in my memory. I could be wrong. So when we did EarthBound Beginnings, we didn't look at any of the Miiverse stuff. And
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, we can look at some of the Mother 1 Miiverse stuff.
Okay.
When we play that in a bit. So thank you for that, even though it was a year ago, Sean.
So it's the 12th anniversary now. As of yesterday, I guess.
Yeah, you're right. I remember the day that came out. Somehow I got a copy, and Reed came over. And we were still pretty young. We were in our 20s. I just dated myself. But we rushed out and got a Game Boy player. We had to drive all over town. We talked about the future of StarMid.net and stuff. It was pretty cool. Right, so this is called EarthBound number 21 on Slant Magazine's video game list. Slant Magazine, slantmagazine.com, a website that reviews plenty of media, ranked EarthBound number 21 on the 100 greatest video games of all time list. The link is here. Take a look at that. I usually don't like to share these top 10s or top things on the site just because there's so many of them out there. So here we go. 100 greatest video games of all time. 30 was Walking Dead, which I still need to play. Pokemon Red and Blue, I still need to finish Blue. Rez is pretty cool. Metroid Prime, that was pretty cool. Super Mario Brothers.
Wow.
Although that looks really weird.
26? I don't know about this list.
Resident Evil 4, I could never get into that.
I sure don't know about this list
I
at
watched
all.
people play it, and I've tried to play it. I just couldn't get into it.
Eco, okay.
So a lot of people call it Ico, but I think it's supposed
I
to
think
be
it's
pronounced
Eco.
Eco. Yeah. We have this on HD, and we've only played a few minutes of it.
Because we bought it for Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, and then we didn't play that at all. Final Fantasy X. So EarthBound is beating all those games out.
And Soul Calibur?
Yeah.
Wow.
So EarthBound is beating out Pokemon.
Yeah.
And Super Mario Brothers. So wow.
What beat EarthBound? Let's see. Let's go to number 20. Let's just take a look.
Is it this way?
Probably. Oh, A Link to the Past.
Link to the Past.
All right.
Mario
That's
RPG,
good.
Portal, Mario World, Final Fantasy VII, Silent Hill 2, Mass Effect 2. I really like the first one better.
This is a pretty good list.
Wind Waker, Okami. Oh, do we own that?
We have the PS2 version, maybe?
Maybe we should get the HD
We
version.
should probably get the Wii version.
Which version of Okami is the best, you guys?
It's a long game. Apparently 50 plus hours.
Bioshock, Majora's Mask. That's pretty high up. Wow. Braid.
Portal 2.
Half-Life 2. Shadow of the Colossus. Nice. I have Red Dead Redemption, but I need to actually sit down and play it. Maybe I'll make it a bike game, exercise bike game if I can.
I want to see Red Dead Redemption though.
All right, we'll stream that sometime then.
Okay.
Super Metroid. That's a good one. Chrono
Trigger.
Trigger.
And number 1, Ocarina of Time.
So what is the worst game of all time?
Besides big rigs and all that. I don't know. It's all a matter of opinion.
Yeah. Until somebody comes up with an equation.
Yeah, even people are saying this list is flawed, yeah.
Alright.
Until we can go by pure sales data, I guess.
Oh, then people are just gonna buy every copy of Big Rigs, sell it and buy another until it inflate the sales. Or what they'll do is they'll buy a copy of Big Rigs and then return it, and somebody else will buy it.
Oh,
and then that's how you'll get
it's
like
the
5 million.
haunted copy.
So you get 5 million copies. People will just forget to count the negatives. Okay, so here we go. This is EarthBound Pokemon similarities. So
Hello, I did a little research on how Pokemon from EarthBound was related. Turns out that Pokemon has a significant amount of references to the EarthBound series as a whole, even after Mother 3 was released. Here's a list of most of my findings, although there are possibly more references yet uncovered. Now, I do want to say something about this.
yeah,
Didn't a few people at HAL and Ape or whatever who worked on EarthBound
Yeah.
move on to Game
yeah,
Freak?
to Creatures and
Creatures
yeah.
Inc. Yeah, so
So it's understandable that there's going to be a lot of similarities and stuff like that. But I don't think they're meant to be connected worlds or anything. So anyway, Adam, who is the one that sent us the email, sent me a doc file.
oh wow.
And so I pasted the doc file here in the Firefox so we can share it.
Oh, this is okay.
We're not reading all this.
All Pokemons, not just red and blue.
So let's just take a quick look.
Okay, let's look at the red and blue Generation 1.
Alright, so according to Bulbapedia, the default names for both red and blue games was going to be Ninten, as the protagonist and mother shares the exact same name. So I did an article on why a lot of characters are called Ninten in Nintendo games. It's just because in like guides and stuff like that, they just put Nintendo in there, but it won't fit.
Yeah.
So Ninten happens to show up in that a lot. Like I think
So that's just what they did for RPGs? Where you could
like
name
a link, like the
characters?
Japanese version of A Link to the Past had Ninten in there too.
Oh, really?
In their either the instructions or the guidebook.
Okay.
One of those. So it's pretty common. So I don't know. It's just a similar like coincidence. Some music similarities. Mewtwo and Geek. Yeah. There's an egg and a chick badge.
Really?
Something like that. Unused text for extra badges called egg and chick.
Weird. Okay.
When a player meets Red, his dialogue is always ... Kind of similar to how the player never talks.
Well,
I don't know.
that's an RPG trope.
There's times when Ness talks though, like when his thoughts are being on the
Oh,
wall.
yeah.
And possibly I think another line or two.
He also says, okay.
Oh yeah. Physical similarities to Eve and Mother.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
There's a Lucas.
And Diamond and Pearl, I have no idea. I didn't play those.
The default name for the male character is Lucas.
Oh.
So a lot of these seem to be coincidences. Alright, so,
Although maybe not. You know, we don't know.
so I really feel bad. Maybe I'll post this on an actual post on EarthBound
So
Central because
people can
this
look.
guy did his research
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and I think people really enjoy Pokemon EarthBound similarity posts. So I'll share that sometime, you guys. There's too much has been happening with EarthBound lately. EarthBound, slow down, please.
Slow down.
let us
EarthBound, go to bed.
let us have time to talk about it
Go
first.
back to bed, EarthBound.
So EarthBound is 20. It can drink in some countries.
Oh, yeah. In Japan and Quebec.
So thank you for that, Adam.
Is Quebec a country? Anne should let me know.
Alright, so we got another email. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the game in not too long from now.
Or do worry if you don't want to see a Japanese game.
Yeah. Alright. So this is word elongation, consistency, and EarthBound. This comes from Jesse. Hey, Tomato. I played EarthBound for the first time a little while back and noticed a pattern in how words were elongated. By word elongation, I mean something like, hey. From when I first noticed and started paying attention, it seemed like almost all cases of word elongation opted for 5 instances of the repeated letter. In a few cases where a different number of letters was used, the number was always odd from what I remember. I think there were a few 7s, for example. So a lot of people were like, nerd. But as I'm a language guy, so I always notice these things too. And whenever I often, for my work, I have to sort of copy other people's translation styles. So I always look out for stuff like this. So
How many
as
A's?
weird as it is, don't worry about it. Oh, you're going to quiz me?
How many A's are in Smash?
I want to say 5.
4.
4? Is it?
Yep.
Didn't you guys use 5 one time for a shirt? You did it to like get over.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That was before my time.
Yeah, to get around the possibility of being in trouble. Okay. So this trend seems fairly common for lots of media that I have encountered since. I always make sure to count, and I even use 5 letters myself now in most of these instances. I'm wondering if this is something you've ever noticed in EarthBound, and if you applied this loose rule while working on Mother 3 translation. Thanks. I don't think I ever did too much elongation in Mother 3. If I did, I probably didn't copy EarthBound style that way, even though I probably should have. I can't think of any cases in Mother 3, but it's been a while since I've looked at the translation text file. So I have noticed stuff like this, and stuff like the weird punctuation that they do sometimes. There's not much for me to say about it, but I don't really like the places I work for. They don't really like elongation like that.
Yeah.
Because I work on subtitles, and you want to try to keep everything compact. So I don't do that too often.
I actually laugh whenever subtitles get goofy like that.
Oh yeah, like if you're watching a DVD or just like watching.
And someone screams, and down at the bottom it actually goes ah! Like
yeah,
really like
it really seems
bunch of A's and
totally
H's.
seems unprofessional.
Yeah.
So I probably didn't do it with Mother 3 just to keep it professional to my standards. I'm coming from a different background than like Marcus Lindblom did. So, also, would you mind if I sent you an email sometime with questions about the translation localization industry? I'll be going to college next year, and that would something I'm very interested in.
This person's probably already in college.
This was.
When was this?
Oh, this was from June 15th, 2014.
Oh no!
Maybe they already sent their email to me and I answered them.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I still have like, what's my personal email? I have to get.
We
to.
got a bunch of fan arts too before we go to the game.
All right, I have 309 emails, personal emails to get through. Besides the 876 EarthBound ones, I have 1,000 emails to get through someday. So I'm sorry if it takes me forever, you guys. If your hair is on fire, I'll usually, reply quickly.
No, that's what they're gonna use now
My
in
hair's
the
on
email
fire.
title.
Reggie set my hair on fire.
The kid probably put off college waiting for your reply.
I'm sorry.
That was King Darian for that.
That's why you have to come by to EarthBound Central.
Yeah.
I'll get to your email eventually. It's only going to get worse from here as we get into like the 2013, 2012 emails. I'm gonna feel worse and worse for everybody.
Before we end this, should we go to actually the earliest email you have?
Yeah, we did. Remember we did that one
I want to do that every time.
A little bit? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So this is from David. This is from June 10th, 2014, called Another Mother 3 Music Connection. Would you like to read this?
Hello, Mado. I've been playing Mother 3 lately, and I've noticed that Open Sesame Tofu music sounds a lot like the Hot Springs music. Here, I'll prove it. Here's the Open Sesame Tofu music.
Yep, I got it all set up.
You guys couldn't see, but I did the whole dance.
Alright, continue.
Okay, now here's the Hot Springs music.
How long is this?
Pretty. It might end soon. But anyway, we've heard
Alright,
it.
that's good enough.
It sounds like a slowed-down version of Open Sesame's Tofu. I'm pretty sure lots of fans spotted it out, but I wanted more people to know about it if they didn't.
Yep. So we had that update, or the thing that we shared a while back, and it was kind of like somebody compared all of the music in the games and like made a graph of all the reused themes.
I know Mother 3 shares a lot of melodies between songs, but I personally never made that connection.
Yeah, so now you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even though even if you think something is common knowledge, it's okay to share it, and at the very worst, it'll show up on EarthBound Central Live in about 10 years. So thank you for that, David. People go out of their way to email me with this stuff. They'll give me links and explain everything. I feel really bad that I don't post about it, so that's why we're sharing all these emails, even if it takes so long.
Put music on?
Music is on.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Okay. Alright, this one won't be so bad. This is actually a short one to make up for all those long ones. This is called Ness and Smash Brothers. From Joe again. From June 10th, 2014.
When SSBB came out, some characters who weren't mentioned before release made it in, so maybe Ness will make it in unannounced. And
Hey, he did. Joe again called it. Joe again, I'll give you 10 tomato points for calling it a year ago. Alright. Thank you again.
I was super convinced that Ness was just going to be left out of the new Smash Brothers. I don't know why.
Yeah, okay, here we go. This is called Flying Man. This is from June 10th, 2014.
From Frosty Ghost. Aww.
I think the quote got stuck. Let me fix that. Okay, this is from Frosty Ghost.
It's the same one.
Quote. Bob Dole is haunting our stream, everybody.
I'm okay with that.
Alright, so here is Flying Man. This guy here is thinking of making a 3D Magic Hand. So let's take a look at this 3D Magic Hand. So on Reddit today, there was a question: is it called Magic Hand or Magicant, something like that? Based on the Japanese, the kana, it's definitely a hard C, so it's like a K sound. So if anybody was curious,
Magicanto?
yeah. Right. Got. Oops. And close that. No, get over here. There we go. Close that. Go to Flying Man. So here we go. Here's the 3D Flying Man. So I guess he's. This is a 3D Flying Man. Let me read some more about it. Oh, this is from Peter Valencia. Okay. Flying Man. There will be various of these walking around as interactive NPCs in my 3D Magic Hand. So.
Oh, he's working on 3D Magic Hand.
This was from a year ago, though.
Oh,
so
maybe he's done.
Yeah, Peter Valencia went on to work on the Mother 3 stuff.
Oh, this. Okay.
So I don't know if the Magic Hand thing ever happened, but he went on to make this awesome 3D
Looks
Mother
like he
3
does
thing.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I really like it when I see people just doing their hobby work with passion like that.
I'm getting better and better.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, those red things on the Flying Man. I always thought he was wearing pants, or are they his legs?
Yeah, I thought they were his legs, to be honest.
Oh, well, here we go. We have a disagreement in Pomato House.
Yeah, but you like coleslaw.
Well, because I like mayonnaise, okay?
Ew. Alright, here we go. This is called Tomodachi Mother 3 from Alan from June 9th, 2014.
We're gonna have to start saying these dates.
I know, yeah.
Made this and posted it.
So thank you, Alan. Let's take a look at this.
Oh my god.
One that may never reach the west, but is one of the past. It's that sequel to EarthBound, the one that wasn't found.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Get to play you.
Alright. I have never played Tomodachi Life. I didn't know this was possible.
Oh no, now you're sold on it?
No, but it sounds like crazy KK Slider.
Yeah, it does. Okay. So thank you for that, Alan. That was really great. I might even share that like on the Twitterverse. Okay. We're almost done, I think. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the last one. Alright, so this is called EarthBound Lego I made from David from June 5th, 2014.
Hi Mato, David again. I really like EarthBound Central. My first post on the site was off to a rough start. My Ness cameo and Mother 3 post. But I know for sure that people will PK love this. I made the cops from EarthBound and EarthBound 2. I made the photographic genius. I made Pooh, and I even Flint in Lego guy form. I also made a police car and a sucky camera. As a bonus, I made an 10 out of Lego pieces. Here's the picture of the Lego.
Okay. So here we go. Here's one. Here's Flint from EarthBound 2.
Oh, okay.
Here's a cop.
I like how he calls it EarthBound 2.
Yeah.
There's a cop in EarthBound 2. Pooh with his cute hair thing.
I really like that ingenuity for making this hair thing on there. You just stick like one of those weird lever things
Yeah.
on his head.
Camera guy. That's actually a pretty good camera.
Oh, that's pretty impressive, yeah. And then we got them all together.
Aw, that's a really. Oh man, I like that. Dudes out of focus in the foreground.
Yeah,
Look,
good.
you can see the dates there. he used a real digital camera to get that.
Yeah, there's a lot of love in that. A lot of hard work. I'm also jealous because when I was a kid, I didn't really ever consider making pixel art out of Legos because pixel art was all there really was at the
Oh
time.
man, imagine if you had like realized that was possible.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really ever did that back then.
I'm sure some people.
I'm
did.
sure.
I've
people
never
did.
seen it though.
But none of my friends or any
Yeah.
like people I went to school with or anything. So thank you for that, David. Thank you for sharing your Legos, even though it was a year ago.
Oh, good night, Flando Entertainment.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that we're finishing the. That's the end of.
Okay, what emails are we at now?
Okay, we're currently.
Wait, we have to go to like the one from 2009.
Oh, we want to do one last one?
Yes. Let's see what the oldest email is from July 10th. No, oh god, this is long.
No, this one's okay.
From July 10th, 2009. Oh, but it's from xfis.
Yeah. Okay, so this is from xfis or Stephen George, as you might know him. Stephen Plays, Stephen Vlog,
Steven Vlog, Steven Plays, and xfis.
the guy who dressed up as EarthBound and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. So this is from. We're in the 2009s. I guess I must have gotten rid of all my 2008s. So we got. This is called Cool New Stuff Coming Down the Pipeline.
Or maybe like your email client got fed up and started deleting
Yeah.
things.
All right. So this is cool new stuff coming down the pipeline. July 10th, 2009.
Nothing to actually show, but I figured I'd at least give you a heads up on some stuff you'll be seeing from me very soon. In the next week or two, I hope to release a teaser video for Mother 3, which will be, as you guessed, a live-action Mother 3 public stunt videos. Also, all of the EV videos can now be watched in high quality on Vimeo. YouTube is popular, but the quality is twofold on Vimeo. The other news is that I registered nintendospeaks.com. I wouldn't expect the website overnight or probably in the next few months, but it will become important later. I'm also throwing the idea of a round of actual merchandise, particularly of all things a Nintendo Sing CD. It's in the works. Anyway, there's nothing to show for any of this, so I guess if news really gets slow, you could report on stuff heard through the internet grapevine, but otherwise you should be seeing that Mother 3 trailer soon. Have a good one and keep up with the news site, Mado. Wait a second.
So he never went through that.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't remember Smash Mother 3.
Yeah, he never went
Or
through
Slash.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So EarthBound Central was just starting at that time.
Yeah.
And his own career was starting at the time. He was like in that email just now. He was kind of against YouTube, but now he makes his living on YouTube.
Yep.
So things really change.
Yeah. So hey, xfis, everyone go like tweet at xfis and say, hey, when are you gonna do Smash? Or no, when are you gonna do /M3? And he'll be like, what? How did anyone ever hear about that? So
Yeah.
maybe he'll actually do
Yeah,
it.
I'll link to him. I'll link this to him.
Okay.
That little section. All right.
Smash. I'm never gonna not say that.
Yeah. All right.
xfis, that's what you should just call it.
All right. So it is now time that everyone's been waiting for, probably.
Q&A.
So we're going to be playing the Japanese Wii U version, Virtual Console version of Mother. So let's take a look. I need a drink of water. You guys can see my Japanese Wii U. Mostly I just use this to play Xenoblade X these days.
So we are going to be taking Q&A questions. Please ask us a question in the chat, but
Start with Q&A.
please write Q&A before your questions so I can easily see them. Tomato's going to be playing.
You know what? There's a thing.
Japanese.
Maybe I can. No, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe we can make a thing where if somebody starts with Q&A, it'll highlight. But I don't know how to do that.
It's okay. I don't mind scrolling.
All right. So here we go.
Oh, actually, before we go, King Darian asked if we could check the Japanese eShop chart, if that's possible.
Japanese eShop chart.
Yeah.
How
How
do I
do you
do-
do that? Tell us how. We don't know how to Wii U.
I'll also have to just X out this way.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So I'm going to go to the eShop. Is that what you want me to do? Currently going to the eShop. I'm going to 100% this game. This 100% this eShop game. Do you guys get anything when you do this? When you get it correct? It just makes a sound whenever I get it right. So what am I looking for? We got 38 stars of some sort. Get a little chime, that's it. Aw. I was hoping you'd get like, that'd be great if you got like 1 Nintendo point or 1 yen, 1 cent. Go to the main page.
Okay. I'm gonna get some Q&A queued up.
So is this what we're looking at? You want me to go to this? Is this what you want me to go to? So, well, you want to look at the recent sales thing. I wonder how I can do that. Is it all ranking?
Oh, we didn't say how many emails we have left.
Oh, we have... Let me take that one out. We currently have 869, unless somebody sends me any more. Now I can close that. 869 emails.
Splatoon is ranked over Mother in Japan, but still 1 and 2 slots.
Stupid. So stupid. Wow. Mother 2 is right up there with it.
Nice.
I guess they were like, oh yeah, I forgot about the Mother games. Or maybe it was the Gintama references.
Luis. Okay, let's get on with this game and
Yeah.
get on with the Q&A.
Yeah.
So, first question, or do you want to load up the game first?
Do you want to look at the Miiverse?
Okay. How do we do that?
I don't know.
This is how adults play Wii U, children. But ask us about the A-Team. We'll tell you all about that.
I ain't flying on no plane, Murdoch.
Okay, we're in this Miiverse. How do you even get here?
You press the home button and then like there's a Miiverse option.
So it's 12:52 over in Japan?
That's correct.
Like PM?
I assume this is correct.
It's tomorrow.
Yep, Nintendo brand produce. Miiverse, you're so slow. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the popular ones. I'm gonna do a tweet. We're gonna put a tweet out that we're looking at the Japanese Miiverse for Mother.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. We got.
Dang, we got so many fan arts. I forgot about it.
So Nintendo here is saying this seems tastier than the ATM card because if you try to eat the canary. Mother and beginning, says somebody. And there's the crow. Says
He's saying he's not smoking?
He's saying this isn't what I have in my memories. Where's the cigarette? And we have English people in here talking about it.
I like the smoking crow.
Oh, hello, Kieran the Kid. Thanks for following. You got 18 tomato points. And I like your little icon there. We got Queen Mary. She's going la la la. That's the theme, I think.
Yeah, la 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 la.
Lolly loo lay lo.
Oh, that's it.
Well, that's a lot of text. What does that say? Okay. So this guy is saying that looking at the foreign, overseas community, it seems in the overseas version, Anna will, when she joins you, she won't like jump in between you and Lloyd. Like I guess she stays in the back.
Who? Bibi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think she is just like, a secondary character.
So I guess in the GBA version it sounds like she might.
Oh.
That's what it sounds like. So only in the remake version you'll get... Well, let me turn on the music since we're here. Unless there's other music playing right now. You'll get Ninten and Lloyd in that order. So no matter what order they are in your party, that's how it'll turn out or something. I don't know. I'll have to look into that because I haven't played that far in a while. Got some maps. Here's Anna. Let me do it with the stick. It's better.
Man, these do look really dark. All these screenshots.
Yeah, they do. There he is. He's
Aw,
chomping down.
That's so cute. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I clicked it and it made that sound. So hello, thanks for following Takuns. Thanks for spooking me with that spooky sound. You got 42 points. Okay. Let's see what else is here.
Oh, we got another one. Monkey Pants. Thanks for following. You got 19 tomato points.
So this one is saying, I can't forget the Forgotten Man.
I forgot him.
We got Mr. Saturn for some reason. Just looking at Mother 3. When is Mother 3 coming out?
Even Japan wants it.
And here's something that's different in the original. In the school, they talk about Dragon Quest, like 7, stuff like that. Some big Dragon Quest game, I forget. But they changed it for the Game Boy Advance version and for this version.
Whoa. Kiddo Death 1, thank you for following. You get 12 tomato points.
We got like congratulations for your Mother 1.
Aww.
Got Nintendo and Pippi here.
Wow, oh, Pippi. Oh, so scary.
But she has the crazy eyes in the models and stuff like that.
She does. I don't like Pippi's clay model.
So this was like the top rated ones.
We're gonna get to Q&A as soon as we start the game. I'm not ignoring your questions.
Sorry guys, I just wanted to look at the pictures. See if there's any good pictures.
A lot of screens.
Yeah, maybe I chose the wrong one. Oh well. Okay. So we took a look at that. Let's get to the game finally.
Game!
Nintendo produced.
You
So
made me tweet about that, but now we're done.
it's okay. We just finished the Miiverse, everybody.
Miiverse over.
Miiverse over.
Are we
Alright.
gonna lighten this up?
Oh, want me to?
Yes. We are going to edit the stream so that this game appears lighter than it actually does.
Well, people are gonna assume. Actually, it is a little bit lighter already.
Oh.
There you
Whoa,
go.
too much.
It's not really
guess-
it's not lighting it up so much. It's just changing the gamma on it.
Let's leave it the way it was then.
I can probably mess with some stuff at some point, but
Okay.
is that a little better?
Well, a little better. Okay, we'll go with that. I think that's better.
Mother. So this is from 1989.
Okay, ready for questions.
All right, let me get this game
Do
started.
we have a game going already?
I'll start one. Okay, so what are some Q&As?
From Benji Man. How is Xenoblade X? Is it worth a day one buy? By the way, we're taking Earthbound questions, but
Oh, no.
Mato's
Yeah.
totally into Xenoblade,
Yeah.
so go ahead.
So I will say that do not expect Xenoblade, like a sequel to Xenoblade. It's a totally different game, but it uses the same game mechanics. If you look at it from that perspective, it's a pretty great game. You'll get, it's more than worth the money. So I think by the time I finish playing it, I'm gonna be like 500 hours into the game.
Yeah.
Just because I'm doing all the quests and stuff like that. So
I have not played either. I've watched Mato play some of both, and I want to say Xenoblade X feels a lot like Mass Effect if Japan tried to make a Mass Effect, but I could be totally wrong about that. Is that pretty correct, Mato?
no.
Not correct. Never mind then.
It's basically Xenoblade, but super sci-fi.
Okay.
So what do you think about Augsburg?
Xenoblade Mass Effect. Augspree.
There's a T.
Oh.
And Teddy, who's a tough guy around the chat? Who can beat people up?
Kratos? And K.
And K. And K.
Q&A.
Yeah.
From Gran Torino. Would it be possible to buy Fangamer's pipe mug in orange by special request? Impossible.
Oh, what if you painted it?
I mean, I could paint it personally, but I wouldn't guarantee that you could
Drink from it.
drink from it safely. Hello, ArcV2. Thank you for following. You got 26 tomato points. If you want to do the Q&A, we're doing that right now. Type Q&A in the chat. Ask us an Earthbound or Mother Series
Okay, so
question.
going back to that Xenoblade question, the question was, is a day one buy? I bought it on day one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't regret it at all. Just don't expect a sequel to the first game.
Sins of Science wants to know, should I play Bayonetta while I listen to you or watch you play Mother? It's up to you.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this will be on the archives, but
Yeah.
if you'd like to, chat and help point things out or ask questions, just hang around. So here's something that's different already. Like you can do the message speed before you choose everything. I don't think that was in EarthBound Zero Beginnings. Good thing Dan is in here to ding
I
us.
don't want his ding around. Mortal
That
Pixel.
sounds wrong.
No, Mortal Pixel says, when is Pomado CX going to speedrun EarthBound Beginnings?
I'm not that good at this game.
No, neither of us are. If we speedran Mother 1 with the easy ring, sure, let's try that. But not the original.
I do want to do some really full playthroughs of this game with you. I want to do full playthroughs with you and other people. Mother 1, EarthBound, I want to do with Marcus, like a full playthrough on stream. Maybe sometime this year.
Ooh,
if
let's
possible.
go to his house and say, Marcus, you're playing EarthBound with us.
Yeah, I really would like to do that. We'll just chat. Like we'll break it up into little pieces over the year.
I'll cook
or over the
everybody
week.
curry, and then he'll be like, okay, I'll play EarthBound.
Yeah, and
with
then we'll
you.
stream it. And then I can use a lot of the material for the book too.
Arbiter wants to know, have you ever had a dream about EarthBound or anything involving EarthBound? He had a very strange one last night and was curious. I probably have.
Okay, well, first thing I want to point out is this: the original Mother text says it takes place in 1988 specifically. And the English one that says just like 1980s or something like 1980X, something like that. I don't know. It doesn't give you a specific.
We really
but
need to,
Mother
do a Mother one.
Oh yeah, I have all the. If you want me to, I can show the screenshots as you play.
Well, no, now it's different because, like, I want to compare this one with our Wii U official version.
Oh, I have to get somehow a second. No, I don't know if that would work.
No, just like to compare these, like
Yeah.
on a site or a book.
Yes. Right. So what was the question? Did I ever have an
Yes,
EarthBound dream?
Dream about EarthBound.
Not so much, but I did, like when I would work on really intense projects like Mother 3 project and stuff like that. I would have dreams about working on a project. So I had so many dreams about I would be programming, I would be hacking Mother 3's code in my real life, and then I'd go to bed and then I would continue to be hacking it. You know how that is, like if you work really hard. I did that a lot, and I think there was one time where I got some inspiration how to solve a problem from like falling asleep. I came up with it.
Also, guys, is the music okay?
We have it
our
quiet on our
voice?
side.
No, like the game music on
Yeah.
thingies, it looks to be a little bit loud. So let us know.
Let me know if I can turn it. If I should turn it down a bit.
So
I can't.
since we mentioned the A Team, Lucklight Play says, "Who is your favorite member of the A Team, and why is it John
Murdoch.
Hannibal Smith?"
Murdoch.
Oh, mine's Mr. T, because he's Mr. T.
He's not Mr. T in the
He's
show.
Mr. T.
Yeah, we saw a few years ago when the 18 movie came out in theaters.
That's right.
I was more moved, like when they started playing the music at the beginning. I was more moved by that than like actual like tear-jerking stories.
Yep. You know what? Since we're talking about crying in movies, let me take a sip of water here.
Oh, okay. That was a logical leap.
No. I gotta tell my story because I had to take a sip of water. Okay, today we saw Jurassic World, and that part at the beginning-ish of the movie when like you're flying in and you see Jurassic World and they play that song, I started crying. Main reason because I am so happy after all these years, for better or worse, Jurassic Park finally opened up to the public and people could go and see the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Even though they were very scary in this movie.
Yeah. Don't spoil though.
No, that was the beginning of the
Yeah.
movie.
Okay. So, first thing that we need to point out is that there's no run button in this version.
No run
There's
button.
no run button.
Now, what is the thing you wanted to say about
Okay,
that?
so the original Famicom version had no run button, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the EarthBound Zero, when they were working on it officially back in the early 90s, they added it in for debugging purposes, but it was so handy that they left it in. So if you've ever played EarthBound Zero, then you're used to it being in there. So then when they ported Mother to the Game Boy Advance, they left that feature in there, and they actually improved it, so only you run fast, not everyone else on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And so then that means that...
So this
so
version.
yeah, so a
here-
lot of people played it like 10 years ago, about 10 years ago it came out.
Mhm.
And people could run, and this version does not have that. This is the same Famicom version.
Hey there, Shazbro.
So-
Thanks for following.
So a lot of people are confused. They're like, what happened to the running ability?
So this is something different.
Yeah, so this is like the Famicom version with a few text and graphic changes, it seems.
Huh,
It doesn't
interesting.
have the gameplay differences.
Yeah.
So there's like 3 versions of Mother out there now.
Mhm.
There's the Famicom version, GBA version, and this, which is a weird hybrid.
Okay.
So when people say that this is, oh, no wonder it has differences, because EarthBound Zero had differences, but it's actually a weird own thing of its own.
Weird.
So we're gonna try to find a few more. Like the Crow doesn't have its cigarette anymore.
Okay, so Potato Sam asked if I see a GBA cartridge with your Mother 3 translation on it, should I buy it?
I would
No.
say absolutely not. I really don't approve of people selling my work. What if you, what if you spent like a year and a half of your life on something that you gave out for free, and then you see people profiting off of it, and a lot of people profiting off of it.
Yeah.
For a lot. Like the first couple cartridges actually sold for like thousands of dollars.
So yeah, we do have fan art. I guess we're gonna have to get to it when we're done here.
When we leave the house after we've done all the stuff in the house.
Okay.
So here's something that the Famicom version has. So we checked the doll for a thing, and Mado opened the music box, and a melody played. There's no animation. So the EarthBound Zero added an animation there, but there's none here. And Game Boy Advance also had the animation.
I never played the original Mother, so I don't know any of this.
So the big question I think a lot of people are going to ask is, does this the Magic Ant Caves? Is this the easy version or the original version?
God, I wonder if we can even get there that quickly.
Let me talk to... Yeah, I don't think we can get there. I really wanted to try, but it took so long.
It took so long last time we streamed. I don't know, man. We'll continue this.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I wanted to do the Q&A, during the play.
Ivan wants to know: should I get pizza or Mexican food? Why not both?
Mexican pizzas, I like those.
Yeah.
So I need to go out and check my dog.
So Benji Man is playing EarthBound Beginnings right now, and they're lost in Duncan's factory. The struggle is real. Mortal Pixel wants to know what was your favorite statement from an NPC in Mother 1.
In Mother 1? Oh man, that's a tough one. Because I can't think right now.
Okay.
When I was working on the Mother 1-2 translation, I actually saved a whole bunch of the key lines of text that were really interesting. Looking for...
There's no music playing, is it?
Yeah, there was for a while.
Okay.
For like a long while. I am Minnie. Don't need anything. I should probably get some orange juice from my sister, but for now, let's go in here.
Do you, Final Deluxe wants to know, do you think this game can be released on the 3DS Virtual Console?
There's no reason why not, but I think they're trying to really boost the Wii U sales, because that's what they are lacking in. The 3DS is selling easily enough, but they want to sell...
Because they got Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Alright, so we got Grandfather's Diary, Great-Grandfather's Diary. Speaking of which, let's look at... Oh wait, does this... I don't think this game has... Yeah, the original Famicom version, it doesn't have item descriptions.
Huh. But the Game Boy Advance one does?
Yeah. So you can use, eat, hand over, throw away. So I couldn't read much, but the password is, where is the God's Tail? The forgotten one on the flying ship.
Magic Ant?
I'm not sure. I think it has something to do with Gig, and his UFO, maybe? I'm not sure.
Arbiter wants to know, what level do you typically get your party to in this game?
For what? Oh, by the end?
Yeah.
I don't play this game as much as I do EarthBound, so I don't really remember. Probably like in the 30 to 40 range.
Yeah, not too bad.
Like when the first time I played it, I kind of abused save states, so I got there in my 20s, my low 20s. But probably like 30s at the very least what I would do.
You're already at level 2 here.
Yep.
Doing pretty well.
Alright, so here is another thing in the Famicom version, but not the Game Boy Advance version. The map is an actual item that takes a spot in your inventory in the original game. In EarthBound Zero and the Game Boy Advance version of Mother 1, you can just press like the start button or select button when neither of them work here. So you actually have to go to your goods.
Oh man, you have so few good spaces.
I know, seriously. Alright, so this place is not on the map.
Okay, let's see. Grand Trader wants to know, does the Wii U version censor the strip club sign? I don't think we got that far. Wait, which
yeah, we did. We
Wii
got
U
there.
version of what?
Of EarthBound Beginnings? It was the same as in EarthBound Zero wrong.
Okay.
So they call it a debutantery or something like that.
Oh. Oh, that's right. That word.
We got there when Aquas was playing.
I didn't play that version. I played your version.
Yeah. So wait, does she not give me? Does she not give me anything? Or is that this one? I think maybe the sister doesn't give me orange juice in this version of the game.
Yep, we're still doing Q&A.
Yep.
You guys. I'll keep an eye on the chat. Oh. ArcV2 wants to know, can you quick check in this version, or do you need to open the menu to check?
I don't think you can. Yeah, you can't. You can't press the L button or anything. Yeah, you have to actually check everything. This is, early Dragon Warrior era. Alright.
Yeah, no L button on the NES.
So let me save it before we go, and then we're gonna just do a little bit of grinding. And then I will do, as soon as we get out, we'll do some art. And then if you want to grind.
No.
Really?
It's an art. Okay, I'll grind.
If you want, you can just grind on the rats in that room.
No, I'll go outside.
Oh, wait, did we equip the bat? I can't remember.
You're gonna have to do that for me here.
Alright. Looks like we have the bat on. Yep. We have the cracked bat. Okay, so I'm gonna get some fan art from some folks who have sent some fan art. Okay.
Is there anybody out here?
Sometimes. We might have to go a little bit further.
I want to stick close to home so I don't get stuck and die. Got someone.
Okay, that's a decent one.
I think both of us missed.
What silly dog. Okay, here's some art I'm going to share.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
Oh,
I'm going for it.
Here's my wanted poster that's up in Nintendo, we were talking about earlier. This is from Looklight. Wanted, Clyde Tomato Mandolin, and probably his wife too, for translating Mother 3. If seen, call a Nintendo guard so that they may throw fire at him. 500 coin reforward. 5 lives. Thank you for that, Looklight. I kind of want to print. You know what? I really want to make a wanted poster, a real wanted poster with me.
Ooh, like One Piece.
Yeah, something like that, and then we'll
Oh
hang
no! Wait a minute, I thought I used life up.
He's not smoking.
Mado, I thought I used.
Do you have PSI? I don't think you do.
I'm gonna die.
It's okay.
Can I run?
You're doing okay.
I gotta go back home. I dead.
It's okay.
Whoops.
It's okay. So speaking of the crow, here's the crow who just killed us. This one is from Ann K. Smokey the Crow is too dang cool. Sadly, in Japanese, he is not smoking either. At least not in this version. The original Famicom version, he smoked. And I can't remember. I think he might have gotten his cigarette taken out in the Game Boy Advance version too. Somebody let me know. Yeah, actually, I think I had to add it back in for my Mother 1-2 translation. So thank you, Looklight and Ann K. I'll give you both 29 tomato points.
I'm not grinding very well.
And we got another. Actually, we have another one. I have to. Here we go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is a logo. Comes from Master Bashams. Don't know if you guys want an EarthBound Central Live logo, but I made one while listening to the stream. Actually, it looks really cool. I'm gonna have to use this somewhere. So thanks for that.
Is that a hot air balloon or ice cream? Or a light bulb?
For some reason I thought it was light bulb. Is that a Thunder Tower?
Thunder Tower.
So thanks for that, Master Bashams. For making a logo for us, I will give you 51 tomato points. Yeah, they should have given the crow a microphone instead of a cigarette. That would have been
Here,
great.
take over.
Yeah, okay.
There's more questions
Yeah.
and I'm dying.
Alright, so we're at 26 HP.
Jamprov wants to know which was the better translation, Geek or Gigas?
Geek is closest. Really, like, I think the GYIYG is...
I'm gonna type that
yeah,
in the chat here.
That's how it was officially Romanized by,
GYIYG? This one?
Yeah. Here's how it's... Yeah, there's how it's supposed to be written. And it's supposed to be an alien name, so it's still supposed to look weird, and you're supposed to wonder how to pronounce it. But it's a Geek. And that's how...
This is what it should be all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Tinder wants to know, why do you think Shigesato Itoi chose America as the setting for the first 2 Mother games? And how do you think the games would be different if they had been set in a Japanese setting instead?
Okay. So I don't really quite know the details on everything, but I've heard that Itoi, he was like in the hospital or something for a while, and I'm dying now. How am I dying
It's
against?
very easy to die in this game.
I wasn't doing anything. Maybe I should just go into the basement. I'm not making it, and I can't run.
Stay on the sidewalk.
We're not getting the magic hand.
Nope. That's nice.
Darn it.
So what was...
Okay. So he was in the hospital back in like the 80s, and I think he played a lot of Dragon Quest because everyone was playing at the time. And I think he was like, "What's the big deal? I'm gonna try this out." And he liked it enough, but being an idea guy, he decided, you know, I can make something like this. I can do this, but do it differently and better. So he went and he had the idea of making a modern version. And actually, I remember he wasn't a game guy at all at the time. But he took the idea into Nintendo, and they kind of only paid attention to him because they wanted him to work on a different game. So anyway, he took the idea to Miyamoto, and he was interested. And he was like, Miyamoto's like, it's interesting. Which usually in Japanese, if it's interesting, it's just kind of like, okay, let's talk no more about it.
Yeah.
So I think Itoi was really distraught. I forget where the story goes from there, but it went through. So why did he do America then?
Wait, is there an article about that?
I wrote about it on EarthBound Central.
Okay, because I wanted to share it if I could find it.
Yeah. So then, yeah, they wanted him to market some weird high school dating game because he's a marketer guy. I'm going too far, aren't I?
Well, we can try to go home or to the thing.
So why did you choose America? I think because he wanted a modern version of Dragon Warrior, and he could have done Japan, but I think America probably just... There's this feeling that... there's this idea that Japanese people have of America. There's a couple. One is where we all shoot guns at each other.
We do.
Yeah. Or that we eat guns.
We do that too.
Do we have any candy guns?
Careful, you got like 5...
Yeah, I don't have any PSI though, that's the thing. I'm gonna die unless I can kill him in this hit.
I thought I could use life up. Oh, we are so dead.
Yeah.
Talk to Mom, get healed up.
Yeah. So what were we talking about?
America, why? Oh, I do want to say that maybe my guess is there are a lot of feudal Japan era like games on the Famicom. So I wonder
that's true.
If Itoi was like, let's make something different. Mom, you didn't heal with Mom. Your PP.
I mean, I don't have no need to.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, America.
Yeah. So I think just the idea of modernness, like America equals modern in their eyes at the moment. Even though they're sort of like at the modern.
In the 80s, it did.
Yeah, they're very much like on the. They're ahead of us in some ways. They got robots.
They got robots that make facial expressions.
And they have Godzillas.
And that.
Robot Godzillas.
They have those too.
I died again.
Oh my god.
I'm going into the
Let's
basement.
Go to the basement. So, Final Deluxe wants to know, which Mother game do you think has the strongest soundtrack? This one.
Really?
Yep.
I think EarthBound does, because there's just so much to it. You got your jazz, you got your weird rock, you got your experimental stuff, you got your beat boops.
My opinion, though, is that this has like much fewer songs than than EarthBound.
But they're all good.
They're all like refined. Like each song stands well on its own, whereas there are some EarthBound songs that are not as good as others. In this game, every single song is good, I feel.
There's a couple that are annoying. Like, I don't really like the cave music.
How does the cave music go?
Maybe it's just because I don't like it because it's so grindy sometimes.
Yeah, could be. You just heard it over and over again.
Yeah. So, Chad, I have a question for you. Are there any I Want to Be the Guy style games that have EarthBound stuff in them?
Oh, yeah, let us know. We're not going to play them.
Yeah.
But let us
But
know.
we're enjoying watching people play them get frustrated.
Okay, Mortal Pixel wants to know, did you know that you could remap the L button in the VC settings menu, the
Really?
same screen where you save state? But there's no, like, NES doesn't have an L button to begin with, so would that even help?
I guess it just makes it, like, just handy for you.
Okay.
But there's no real reason to do that otherwise. Why did I do that? I don't need to gather. Well, let me talk to Mom.
Yeah, finally, King Darian, I'm getting down to your warning. There are hippies and wallies around here. Be careful.
Usually I have no trouble with them. For some reason this time.
Oh, I tried to use telepathy, not life up. How embarrassing.
Going back into the basement. Does it tell us when we need to do the next? Oh, it doesn't tell us our next level up.
Barton Mary says, didn't you actually once get booted from NCL, Mato?
Yeah.
They probably do have your picture.
It wasn't a big thing, but at the time it was like. So I was in Japan, and I happened to be in Kyoto at the time, and it was like for like a school event. We were just like going on a weird vacation. We went to a whole bunch of like touristy places, and so we were in Kyoto for like a week. And I didn't want to go to the dumb touristy stuff. I went to the temples, and they were really cool, but I didn't want to go to the more stupid stuff. So I went off on my own, and I blindly kind of looked for Nintendo. Like, the tour guide had told me where it was, sort of. So one day I decided to go, and it's super rainy all of a sudden. Like, I'm halfway out there walking the entire way. It's super rainy, but I eventually find Nintendo's headquarters, and it was in the weirdest spot. It was like in this kind of rundown area. Almost you wouldn't expect a big video game company to be there. Eventually I find it, and I'm soaking wet, and so I walk into the grounds, and yeah, like most businesses and stuff like that, and schools and stuff. Okay, we learned PSI.
Oh, good.
They have like a guard booth, so like weird people won't come inside, and so I had to go buy one of those. And the guard guy, he was really, really angry at me. I don't know, maybe he was having a bad day, but he was just really angry at me. I was just asking, like, do they allow tours here and stuff like that? And he was like, no, get out of here. Get over behind that line. I was like, whoa, okay. He was really, really angry, and it really bothered me. And it was, like, super stormy, and I was soaking wet, and I had to walk, like, 5 miles in the rain. It was really not a great experience, so for, like, a while. You think I'm okay now?
I don't know. Do you have life up?
It looked like it.
You might be okay.
Yeah. Let me save it. So people would do like Tomato versus the Nintendo Guard animations and stuff like that. But then that like really made me upset because I've like a year or so later I started hearing a lot of other people's stories, and they would just like kind of, oh, I'm gonna go check out Nintendo since I'm in Kyoto, and they'll go and they're allowed to either go inside without any normal stuff, normal like prior arrangements, or they'll just wait outside the gate. I guess maybe they got the guard guy yelling at them too, but they would just wait outside the gate, and Miyamoto would just walk out the gate, and he would go, Miyamoto-san, and he would be so excited and give them autographs. Instead I got yelled at and rained on.
Oh man, what the heck.
So anyway, that's my Nintendo Guard story.
Okay.
There's nothing major, but there's just a little memory.
Okay, I'm scrolling, looking for stuff. We do indeed eat guns.
Yeah, so are there any candy guns out there? Or like
guns?
ice cream guns? If not, we need to sell that, and like probably like half of America would really like that.
The capital, Los Angeles, is in the middle of America.
I really love that. There's a site where like animated, like in animation, like cartoons and anime stuff, where they have maps of the U.S. and it's totally wrong. Like there's a G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe map of America.
Yeah.
And a lot of Japanese people don't know like where our capital is or what our capital is. It's funny.
Benji Man wants to know, what is your favorite song from EarthBound Beginnings?
Every time you ask me, it's going to be different.
8 melodies.
That is a really good one. Yeah, I think the last time I said was when you finally get a party member and the overworld music changes.
Oh yeah,
it's suddenly like, whoa, it's a different world. It's more upbeat. We're going on a real adventure now.
Yeah.
So he might kill me the next hit if I'm not careful. Oh,
do life up.
Yeah, you win.
Okay. Mr. Tandem wants to know, how can we all be a little bit more like Itoi in our daily lives?
He just likes to be weird. So if you can just be a little weird, but not like on purpose, I'm so random weird.
Yeah.
Just look at things from a different angle.
You know, I wonder if the good advice would just like go with your instincts. Like sometimes you feel like you want to do something, but you hold back because you're worried about what other people will think if you do whatever that is. As long as it's not illegal and it doesn't hurt anybody, I want to say do it. See what happens. Like, what was it? When we were playing... Oh, I know there was something. When we were doing karaoke at Chewy's house, right? And Okay, they played Wannabe by the Spice Girls, and I was like, alright, I know this song sort of. I sort of remember the dance. I'm gonna get up and try to dance in front of all my friends. It was super embarrassing. My heart was racing. I lost my voice, but it felt really good, and they clapped. So, I guess something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, that was my best example.
Yeah, just don't hold back, I guess.
Yeah, don't hold back.
But don't stab people.
That too.
Unless they're dead.
YouTube Lucas wants to know, what is your favorite video game song of all time?
Oh, wow.
Theirs is Hammer of Stones from Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, I haven't played that, so I don't know that one.
Favorite video game song of all time?
That is so hard. So, chat, what's your favorite video game of all time? Video game music of all time? Is it hard for you guys to say?
If I could pick a favorite soundtrack.
No, the question was a song.
Well, okay. I do want to say my favorite soundtrack anyway. Symphony of the Night. That's my favorite video game soundtrack. Okay, but favorite song? Oh, I think I have it. Okay. The Metal Gear Solid theme before they changed it.
That's a good one.
So basically, the whole ending movie to Metal Gear Solid 3, that's my favorite song.
Everyone pour one out for Smokey's smoky cigarette.
What's yours, Mato?
That was way too hard for me to choose. I'm just gonna say the easy one is Smiles and Tears.
Oh, that is easy.
It's really easy. Thank you for the easy out, EarthBound.
Fire Breathing Mario stopped by and they were thanking you for the Translating Mother 3.
You're welcome.
They watched a Let's Play and it's become their favorite game of all time.
Nice, yeah. I really hope that'll get official release. I talked about that on Reddit. There was a Reddit topic today about, do we really want a Mother 3 translation? The fan translation is good enough. So
Yeah.
I went on there and I talked about how I really would like there to be an official one. I probably, whenever I say that, people will probably like, what?
Well, now I'm a little bit conflicted because I used to agree with that, but here we have the official translation of EarthBound Beginnings.
Yeah, and
I much prefer your retranslation.
yeah, there are a lot of people that have been reading on Reddit. They're like, I prefer EarthBound Zero's translation over Mato's. I'm cool with that. everyone's different.
Oh.
But I try to keep the connections and keep the text smooth. But there are times where I'm not as like the guitar player's text. I try to keep it with the Japanese rather than localize it out.
Yeah.
So there's good things and bad things about my translation. But I really would recommend people buy the official version rather than play mine. People were asking about that. Should I get the official version or should I play Mato's translation and get the official?
Should. This is like $7, and you're supporting the Mother series.
Yeah, I don't want my work to affect sales or anything like that.
So Arbiter says, since they announced it will be making Nintendo theme park attractions, what type of EarthBound attraction would you want?
Oh, EarthBound 64 minecarts?
Oh, that's a good one. However, I was thinking of something with the Kraken. When Universal Studios Islands of Adventure used to have like the Greek stuff, they had this roller coaster called like Fire and Ice Dragons. No, the Dueling Dragons. One was fire, one was ice. And it was two different roller coasters going separately, but every once in a while the track would come together and look like it was about to hit the other one, but then it would go up and go around, and that would work better if the Kraken was fighting another sea monster and not a boat. Never mind. I just really like roller coasters.
There's a lot of things you can do. Like one part of the ride could be you're going through a tunnel full of ghosts.
Oh yeah. Like water tunnel, like just a water boat ride, and you can go, hey, in Mother 3 and they have that water boat ride? That would be boring, wouldn't it?
I think it would.
Never mind.
I think I would want to ride on Tessie. I would want to go through the ghost tunnel. I would want to be on the Sky Runner. There's all these things that you could make it into a ride.
Oh shoot.
You can sort of make it a theme.
Oh man, now I just want to work for a theme park, designing roller coasters.
Fangamer will make it happen.
We're gonna design roller coasters, everybody.
You have 3 weeks or 4 weeks before Fangamer.
Oh yes, roller coaster time.
Alright, so I'm still working toward the next level. Once I get to the next level, I'm going to go down into town.
Oh, Dungeon Man. Fire Spring said Dungeon Man. That would be neat.
Little kids are going to get lost in there. They're going to fall down these giant holes.
But that can be like a Dungeon Man jungle gym for kids, and like you go up and down the ropes and stuff and explore, and there's a ball pit maybe and clocks. I don't know. Let's see. Scrolling.
That's a good question though about the theme park. I like that.
Yeah. Okay, Ivan's favorite video game theme song is the opera from Final Fantasy VI.
That's a really good one, yeah.
He had to play at his wedding. Nice.
Oh, we didn't really have a wedding ceremony.
No.
We were like, let's go to the courthouse at the end. Let's go eat.
The end.
And just one level makes a big difference in this game, it looks like.
Here's how to be like Itoi, eat some Fukushima produce. See? That's something nobody else in Japan apparently does. Oh.
Is this my first time getting a snake at one time?
Probably. I got a snake though.
And these names are so generic though. Snake.
Awesome Toad wants to know, do we like the vocal versions of Mother's soundtrack?
I really like it, yeah.
I do. At first, I was a little weirded out by Catherine Warwick's because she sounds like a 30-year-old like opera singer. However, she's 13 when she recorded that.
There's that one where it's I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Like all you need is
all
love.
that I needed was you.
Yeah, that one she gets so high up there. I can't.
Yeah.
I needed the lyric sheet.
Yeah, I enjoy it mostly because hey, my favorite like Ness songs have the lyrics. That's cool.
Yeah.
Although my favorite for a long time was just the Flying Man song.
Yeah, that one's
the
great.
lyrics are so good.
I really like that music. When I first heard those songs was when I was first starting EarthBound.net. Starbound.net was Reed and EarthBounding.
EarthBounding.
Yeah, he was the one who provided those because I guess he had the CD. So I really associate it with that time. Yeah, I really associate that whole year with those songs. I really liked it. I like the Paradise Line one. I don't even think is in the game.
Yeah.
But it's such a good song.
Wait, it's not in the game even when you ride the train?
It's not. I don't think it is. And then it's really amazing because it would have been really easy to just throw the beat boop stuff onto a cassette tape and sell it that way. But no, they went out of their way to get people from all over the world to do music.
Yeah, literally from all over the world. Like,
such that
from the UK,
that amount of passion and amount of just like let's go all out. Let's do something totally different. That's totally fangamers' motive these days. Like it's like something EarthBound fans share.
Oh, going back to the theme park, we would need a Runaway 5 performance.
Oh yeah.
You know how they do that, like. Universal Studios also did Bill and Ted, and those are always really fun.
Oh, Camp Fangamer needs to have a Runaway 5 show.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that's happening.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers.
Wow. See, I don't even know these things, and I'm a part owner. Oh, a centipede. So we've been playing for I don't know how long now, but we're still like right outside our house. I was hoping to speed run it and we would get to Magic Hand and then we could see what the dungeon was like.
We're still in our house.
It's gonna be maybe a couple more weeks until we get there. Somebody come here and play this game for me, and then we'll get really high level. Yeah, that was the thing when I got Mother 1-2, the official cartridge. What's up?
We were wrong. All That I Needed Was You was sung by a young boy, not Catherine Warwick.
Really?
They did sound different. Yeah. Jeremy Budd. Thank you, King Darian,
nice.
for correcting us. Okay, question from the Final Deluxe. Kojima and Itoi make a game. What happens? The project is never completed.
That's a good point.
I think they're too different of developers.
I mean, like, Itoi really likes the simple graphics. Kojima, he just wants, super realistic.
He wants James Bond.
Yeah.
I don't know. But really, what, for reals, like, think about it, what game would they make?
I can't remember. Does the original Mother for Famicom have diagonal movement like this? Because I remember that's something people talk about sometimes.
Oh, I don't know.
Welcome to Mother's Day. I'm gonna see if I can buy that bat now.
Good night, me too, Lucas. That's probably you're probably already gone.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming by anyway. If you watch this on the archives, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, Gramap says this version doesn't seem very speedrun friendly.
Yeah, I'm really frustrated by not being able to go quickly.
So, Insane Oster says you might get a cardboard box simulator out of that partnership.
That'd be pretty great.
Okay, for the theme park, food area is Berglund Park, child child care area, not career, is Polestar. The gift shop is the Foresight department store. The boogie tent is for something, and creepy moonside area for funsies. Says Look Light Plays.
So we're just gonna make like a whole theme park, not just a ride, just a whole theme park.
Yeah, we're just gonna do the whole theme park. Whatever. That's why Fangamer even is a thing. We're gonna make an EarthBound theme park.
I forgot. I need to get my money out of my ATM card.
Yes, Sins of Science. Ness does get a bicycle in EarthBound, but he can only ride it when he's by himself.
And only he can ride it.
Yeah, not when he has a teddy
That
bear,
reminds me.
right?
While we're talking about that, somebody on the PK Hack forums.
Mado, can he ride it when he has a teddy bear?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But somebody on the PK Hack forums, if I can find it, let me pull it up real quick. Oh, here we go. Nice. I found this. If you try to play this, if you try to use it with this her, you get a typo there. Carrying a lot of items and riding around is impossible for you. So I'm trying to collect all these for when I work on the EarthBound Legends of Localization book. So if you guys ever find any typos, please let me know.
Ew, Potato Sam said there should be a pool that resembles Deep Darkness. Ew, it's gonna be so gross. There's barf in that pool. Kickstarter for EarthBound theme park.
Oh my god. I can't buy the good bat yet.
You gotta get 500, I think.
Yeah. Alright.
You didn't take any money out,
yeah,
did you?
no.
Okay.
Let me get the chick. I'll get that chick. Here we go, this guy. Alright.
You don't have money.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You can get it free.
Alright, so he just gave it to me. And I'm gonna eat it. Please don't do that.
What can you use chick for?
Give it to the canary.
Birds.
Yeah.
Got it.
I guess I'll go there next. I'm gonna save it out here, but I have to get $1. Let me get some money out here.
Every ride will be the third best.
That's nice.
Jam Prob said that.
Let's see, I'm gonna get like 20 bucks out of here. I usually carry $20 with me at all times.
So Sins of Science says, given the absolute mountain range of text in the game, I will absolutely forgive the odd misspelling here and there. Yeah.
Especially all the typos seem to be like text you'll never ever see.
Yeah, they're like, I want to say virtually no typos in EarthBound because I don't notice them.
Yeah, there's Unverse. That's a real obvious one. That happens in the main story. But besides that, there are very few. So we can go fight zombos, or let's go do canary.
Not zombos, are you kidding?
Well,
we don't even have wooden bat.
Yeah, but that's how we'll probably get the good money. This is so slow. Everyone who's saying this is the same as EarthBound Zero, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
This is the Famicom version with a few graphical and text changes.
Now, here's my question. Why did they do this? Why did they change anything?
So I think because things have changed over the years. So back in the day, like there was no laws and no ratings boards for like cigarettes and games and stuff like that. They really hit that hard nowadays. The Japanese rating system. So they were pretty obligated to take it out. Smoking.
But it's such a good enemy.
Yeah, it is.
The crow in EarthBound is not going to convince a kid to smoke.
Maybe it did.
One kid. It's that one kid's fault.
His name is Smokey. And then like the other text, like the Dragon Quest text,
There is a Dragon Quest 7 now.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Dragon Quest 7 or whatever. I forget what the text was in the Japanese. I can look it up. But referencing other properties like that, IPs owned by other people.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Probably their own internal policies to not do that stuff, so they just changed it.
Even like 3D Game Heroes, it referenced Demon Souls, but didn't even say the name of Demon Souls. It said that one hard game.
Oh yeah.
And it's the same company who made both games.
Yeah, but publisher was different, right?
From Software? Oh.
That's probably why.
Publisher might have been different.
Yeah.
It was Atlas, was Demon Souls, right?
I think so.
And 3D Game Heroes, I'm not sure. I think that was also Atlas.
Yeah, I don't know. There might have been some reason for it. That's another great game, you guys. You should play that. 3D
Game Heroes.
If you like Zelda,
maybe we'll play it.
I
we're
want
already
to.
Playing too many games.
We need to quit our jobs. If we do Patreon, will people give us $1,000 each?
Every day.
Every day.
Okay. Question from Fire Breathing Mario: do you think EarthBound 64 is out there?
It's out there somewhere.
Yeah.
I forgot about it, but like about a year ago, I posted an article about somebody who could possibly have a copy. Or wait, no, somebody who had a copy, but he sold it to a seller offline. You know, that sounds like an iffy thing, but me and or Jeff, we followed it up, and there's some more information about it. And I forget what it is. If you want to walk around, I can try to find it.
Oh, by the way, it was Dragon Quest IV. I was thinking of Super Mario Brothers 7, which was referenced in EarthBound Zero, I think. EarthBound Beginnings. What am I doing here?
Just go back behind that thing.
Oh, okay, up here.
Okay, so here is the thing from 2014 about rumors of an EarthBound 64 prototype. I'm skeptical about the whole thing, but I wanted to share it. And I made a really interesting article there.
I'm here.
Yep, okay.
Should I go to it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Hey, Mado.
What's up?
I'm looking down at the Wii U gamepad, and the water is very obviously blue.
Oh yeah, well, because I remember I changed the settings on this.
On our screen it looks purple.
Let me change it back to normal.
Sure.
Get an idea what it looks like.
No, it's still purple there.
Yeah, something about the Wii U output is strange.
But down on the gamepad,
it actually
blue.
looks right.
Yeah.
What's up with you, Nintendo?
I don't know. Are you gonna post that, or should I go and talk to this lady?
Just talk to it. I already posted that.
Oh, you did. Whoops. Wait, what happened?
You need to give the chick.
Oh,
Bottom one.
Goods.
And then bottom
Chick?
one. Yeah.
Give?
Yeah.
This one?
Try that. Okay. We're getting another melody, but no animation. It's not EarthBound Zero, everybody. If anybody says EarthBound Zero, say no it's not, and then flick their nose. Okay. So now we're out of there. I'm gonna go fight some zombos after I go save it again.
Okay.
So here's our current progress. We got 2 melodies. You know what? If we have 8 kids, we should call them Melody 1, Melody 2, Melody 3. We'll call one like
Melody.
We'll call one like Giant Step and Fire Spring
and
Magnet Hill.
Lilliput Steps.
We'll just call them like Step and Hill and Spring.
And
Well.
and Cloud.
Yeah. And whatever other ones we forgot. Go away, centipede. Well, that's right, I was gonna look for CPF fan arts. Looks like we might have.
Oh, we got more notifications there.
Yeah. You wanna go back to town?
Going back to town.
Okay, we got another fan art here from Sonoma. Oh, hello, thank you for following. Zurian Rex, you got 39 tomato points.
Azure Edge. Mado, I really like Tales of Vesperia.
And I know, I'm really hoping that at some point they'll release it on Steam or something like that.
Oh man. Wait, what was it on? Xbox 360.
And,
that's right.
PS3, but it only got the Xbox release in America.
That's the only one that matters, because it's the one I can read.
Fans made a translation for the PS3 one recently.
Oh.
So here's more fan art from Sonoma, or am I saying it right? I quit smoking, you can too.
Tales of Asparagus.
So thanks for sending that. I'll give you 23 tomato points.
Somebody write us a story. What would the Tales of Asparagus be?
Yeah.
Have you ever played the Tales of game?
I don't know.
You gotta talk about the Autophagos. What could that be? The Auto Broccoli. Are we going to
Department store to save?
department store? Where's that?
Or hotel.
Is that
You're
close by?
left.
Hotel.
Hotel's
okay.
fine. So if they ever localize Mother 3, how about inserting a criminal tomato boss in the game?
Where do we save? There's no phone.
Yeah, you're right. It's in the department store.
Okay.
I was thinking of EarthBound.
Is it up?
Down, maybe.
Man, look at all these buildings it teases we can't get into.
Yeah, I don't like when games are like that. They're like, you can go here. No, you
What
can't.
is the department store like?
I always thought it was-
picture? It looks like a man wearing a hat and he has a really big mustache.
That's how I always looked at it, but I think, isn't it, in EarthBound Zero, maybe it looks like an anchor? I don't know. I forget. What is that, you guys? Is it just a nice
Do I have
mustache
money?
man?
I've got money. Okay.
Yeah, money. That's not the money. Or that's not what you need. Oh yeah, it is. Never mind.
Call this phone. This is my phone.
So don't you need Magnet Hill to get the carrot key for Pink Cloud? Yeah, so you have to have one or the other. One before the other. Yeah, so King Earring says, yeah, mustache man with a hat. That's what I see. It's a hat with boobs, says Gran Torino.
Oh.
It's a Pringles guy, says
It is the Pringles guy.
Oh no. That's why it was delayed for 20 years.
We go into the desert, the cemetery?
Yeah, want me to do it? There's you know, like you can talk to certain guys to fight too.
Okay.
So, Backbeat Anthem says, hey Mato, isn't the Pigtails NPC using EarthBound Zero censored sprite? Is it?
What is Pigtails NPC?
Is it this one?
Pigpen?
Or is it the Marcy character? I always forget what they look like in the different versions.
Jam Prop wants to know, have we ever tried to speedrun the Mother games?
I have not.
Not
I always
me
wanted to
either.
try. Alright, here we go. I always wanted to try EarthBound, but there's no way I'll ever get as good as like Andy Perfect and those folks who just live it. Zombie!
Zombica! Zombica! Zombica!
Zombocom. Alright, here we go, you guys. I have Hypnosis, it looks like.
Sins of Science wants to know, why was the title changed from Mother to EarthBound in the West? And then, sorry for being that guy.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think somebody talked about it at one point, but I don't remember off the top of my head. It's something I would like to talk with. I want to chat with Phil Sandhop sometime. I would like to do a Legends localization book about EarthBound Zero and learn about all that stuff. I did dig up a whole bunch. There's also an EarthBound Central. I made a little life up.
Well, it is kind of weird to be playing a game called Mother.
Yeah.
If...
Oh.
Oh, man.
Rolling HP, man. But I did dig up some like copyright or trademark things that Nintendo applied for, where they called it Mother, and you can see the logo. They're on look on EarthBound Central for like logo or something
Right
like
now?
that, or anybody. If you want to share it, that'd be cool too.
EarthBound Central... Mother logo? Or just logo?
Just logo, or like trademark maybe.
Logo.
Yes, that's probably it, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, there's a couple on there.
I'll post this.
So Poe was gonna post some interesting things right there.
And
So they were
bring it up in chat.
so it was clear that they were considering the title Mother for a while.
Not going. Oh, I need to log in?
Oh no!
I thought I was.
All right, I defeated the zombie, everybody.
Oh no, my Q&A questions went away.
Oh no! Here, I'll give you this for a little bit.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Now I'm logged in. There's that. And then the Q&A, let's see.
Here, you can
With the
take
popularity of EarthBound and EarthBound Beginnings on the American VC, alright, we're moving the mouse over here. Do you think Nintendo had considered making their own official Mother 4 at all?
this. Probably the idea came up, but without E-Toy, I don't think they're gonna do it.
Yeah, because like Nintendo, I don't think that Mother is like Nintendo's. It's not really theirs, you know, it's eToys.
They always have to get eToys approval for everything when they like release stuff on Smash Brothers, stuff like that. That's why you always see his name on the title screen. I think sometimes it'll have all these different names, including him.
Okay, I've got it now.
Okay.
There's just the one question.
So I don't think we're gonna get very far.
Nope.
How far should we get?
We fought a zombie.
But we've found out that there's no run button. Smokey's thing is gone.
What's another
There's
thing
no
that
melodies.
people were wondering about?
Yeah. Are there any other things we should be looking out?
See, because I don't know anything about Mother 1 really, so I don't know.
So if you look at the starbin.net /Mother12, there's a differences page that I put together many years ago.
I'll look that
And it
up.
explains the improvements that got made to Mother 1. And a lot of those probably won't be here. So
Okay.
I don't know why I'm walking back and forth here. I'm gonna go save it.
Game differences.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do we got?
What? Oh, Mother 1.
For Mother 1. You might have to click a thing for it.
Yeah. Your dad doesn't care whether you reset or not. In Mother 1-2?
Yeah.
Okay. The L button acts as an all-purpose check button.
Yeah, so there's no all-purpose check button, obviously.
Yeah. Walking in Mother 1-2 is no longer done in single tile increments like it is here.
Yeah, so if I press left, up, down...
You go
like
in a
that.
tile.
Yeah, everything's sort of in tiles. You can do diagonal tiles too.
Random battles now trigger a mosaic effect. The backgrounds are no more psychedelic than they were before, but it's a nice touch. In Mother 1-2?
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, that's... I don't
Probably
think
just
that's
talking
right.
about EarthBound.
There's a battle text speed option.
Yeah.
Smash is always displayed in green.
Mhm.
In the original version, it cycled through several colors. Let's see. The text color changes when your status changes, and on the Famicom version, it didn't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Using the check field will tell you whether or not you're in a random battle zone. This is especially useful in Mother when the town areas are just... so this is new to Mother 1-2. Using check will tell you whether or not you're in a random battle zone.
Yeah, okay, remember I was talking about that during the EarthBound
And
Beginnings
it's
stream?
not here.
Yeah, it's not here.
Okay. Anna switches places with Lloyd when naming characters and walking around. The better to put the moves on him.
Yeah, so there's all these things that don't exist in this version.
The Fleabag doesn't work on enemies like the R7038. Bug fixes can be such buzzkills. Did you write that? That doesn't sound like he's
It
something
doesn't
to
sound
write.
like it. But I wonder if that got fixed in this. So we'll remember that. Gotta get the Fleabag for this. Although I don't know if we're gonna go through this all the way. At this rate, it's so slow.
There's also localization leftovers, apparently. This is different, though.
I need to go to hotel.
Okay, let me bring up the chat again.
Yeah, so the question becomes, what weird little things did they change to the Famicom version here? Since it's not the GBA version. Oops, I don't want to do that one. I want to do this one. So let's see, can I just check the ATM machine? No. Okay, we're going to take out some money. I want to stay at the hotel.
Oh, is
What's
the
up?
zombie still bloody? It says Mortal Pixel.
Were the original zombies were? Or was it the gangster zombie?
The gangster zombie was bloody.
Yeah, we haven't got to him yet.
Okay, so
I mean, I
that's
can-
something he wants to know.
I can try to run there, but we'll probably get dead.
Use your best instinct.
Oops. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. When I'm playing a game on stream, I get so stupid. I just hope it doesn't become permanent someday. When I play a really long game.
Don't kill yourself to find out about the zombie, he says.
Really? Okay. Because I was hoping, we would learn something from the stream. It's so slow.
Well...
I mean, we can't expect much. It's a Famicom era RPG from '89. But actually, for an RPGs of this time, this is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
All of this, this big world. There's no little tiles that you step on that equals the town.
Yeah.
You just stumble into town.
It's like Dark Souls in that way.
It almost feels like an open world in some ways that way. Like how open world games are just so vast. You're like,
Where
whoa.
If you can see a place in this game, you can go to it.
Yeah.
That's how open world games work.
There's probably a lot of the fun in this game for people back then is just to get lost and explore it. Although I don't really like
You don't have
the
any
fighting.
PP.
Oh, I didn't go to the hotel. I told you I get stupid. I knew I forgot something though. Well, at least I'm getting experience. Alright, chat, so let us know. If you would like us to play more of this the next time we do EarthBound Central Live, press 1 on your keyboard now. If you would like us to play a weird Japanese
Wait a minute.
Mother 2 fan game, press 2.
Wait a minute, don't vote. I want to set up a straw poll to
Okay.
see. I want to test this out.
Alright. Although I'll have to set stuff up to make that work.
Let's see. Oh, we've already got people voting. Hang on.
Suppose setting up a poll right now? How much money do they want? $39. I wish hotels cost $39 in America. This game is a liar. Actually, what was the average price of hotels in America in 1988?
Oh, I think I need to title it.
Okay, so the third one should be a hack.
Play a PK hack?
Yeah, EarthBound hack. And 4 can be... you can play a mystery game. Even though I don't know what the mystery game is. The mystery game will be brought to us by some shadowy organization.
Okay, we got the straw poll. I'm gonna
Okay.
post the
You gonna
link
post it
right
in there?
here. Yep. I'm gonna see how this works.
So if you give me, tweet me the link.
I have never actually done this before.
Tweet me the link and then I'll use it in here.
Okay.
So right now I'm kind of just going to go see if the gangster zombie is gonna...
I tweeted at you.
Okay. Let me get this set up. So we have a poll going. Let me get this for you.
But that mystery game.
So to be honest, I don't know what the mystery game is. I just made up a thing, a fourth option.
Where are we? Are we close to home? Where am I going? I was making a poll.
So this poll is not working.
Oh.
Well, that sucked.
Well, I'll keep an eye on it.
Alright.
You have to go to results, I think. See if we can get that to
Yeah,
work.
okay, let me try that one.
I'm going to the graveyard, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. Walk into it. I'm trying to find the zombo. The bloody zombo.
Here we go. No bullet holes.
Okay, he's
or
got no bullet
blood.
holes. Okay, hold on. Let me get a screenshot of that.
Okay.
Alright, so here's our current poll. I want to get a screenshot of no bullet holes.
Wow. That is surprising. I'm probably gonna die. This dude's
Okay.
tough.
Yeah, we're gonna die. It's fine.
Whoa. I'm gonna use my life over here. Life up. Alright. So glad I get to heal first.
Okay, so people are saying to play Mother. So, we'll keep going for a little bit.
Yeah.
Let me take this down for now. I'll leave that going. Oh, we'll leave that going. But
I didn't die. Man, I lived.
good job. You can heal yourself.
I did. Well,
Mystery game is an e-toy dating sim. Mystery game will maybe be a random Famicom game.
so I don't have much PP actually. I want to go.
Go
heal.
back, yeah. If you killed the guy.
Oh
that's-
no.
So, Fire Breathing Mario says, what are those weird looking EarthBound Uncut carts on eBay? So, EarthBound Uncut is a fan hack that somebody made maybe 5, 8 years ago, something like that. It was just a ROM patch, an IPS patch. And I guess some reproduction cartridge makers were like, hey, EarthBound, people like EarthBound. I'm gonna make, some EarthBound carts that people will buy. So they found the patch and used it. And Agent Ape is tweeting at me. I better not look at that. I better not look at that right now. So that's what it is. It's
He's
just
smashing me.
it's just an IPS patch, a ROM patch that somebody made many years ago in cartridge form,
I don't think I can do anymore.
and it's not a fully decensored version of Mother of EarthBound either. It's like half finished, I guess.
Well, I am out of PP. I don't think I have any food. Oh man, I did it.
Oh, you did it! Good job, Poe.
Whoa.
So thanks for coming by, everybody. Thanks for coming by, Arbiter.
And victory.
Okay, so Master Basham says the audio on the game is way behind now.
Is it?
If that's the case, this is very risky, but we might lose. Hold on, we might lose all audio totally. Let's try this.
Keep going.
Yeah,
Sorry
keep
about
going.
that, guys.
Yeah, there's nothing we can really do about that. Yeah, this Mr. Tin says this is becoming EarthBound Uncut Central. Have I ever finished Cave Story? Says Awesome Toad. I have not.
Phew,
I gave it a good try last year, and then things came up.
Here, go to hotel and stuff.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to stream it someday. I think. I got pretty far though. I really mean to. I feel like I owe radiation to get through that.
Last call for straw poll votes.
Yeah.
Because we got jury duty in the morning.
Oh, I got jury
Wah,
duty.
wah.
I forgot. You made me sad now.
I'm sorry.
It's not even the duty part. It's just I have to get chosen maybe.
Yeah.
I have to go in and they have to interview
You gotta
me.
go get picked maybe.
I hope they don't like nerds. They're like, you're too nerdy. You know too much about EarthBound. This is about, we're suing this guy named Tomato for translating Mother 3. You'd like you'd be on the jury. Oh, wait. Okay, so I'm gonna go to...
Here's a good question. Sailor Oleus asks, do you ever get burnt out on EarthBound and Mother?
Well, Poe can answer that one.
I am.
Yeah, with all the stuff that's been happening.
All the stuff that's been happening, plus we've been working really hard on Camp Fangamer, which is all EarthBound. It's like, I just want to play some God of War. But yeah.
God of War is Mother 4.
It is.
That's
But
the
it
new, that's
happens.
the new slogan. God of War is Mother 4.
So I think I can chime in with 25 total votes, and 48% of the vote, chat voted we play this game next week.
Alright, so...
Oh, do you want to bring that up?
Yeah, so what's our goal for then? For
I guess.
the next time we play, what's the goal gonna be?
Could we get to Magicant?
Is the
Oh,
text
it's not showing up
is
again.
the text gonna show up?
You have to actually get the browser open.
I don't. It has nothing to do with it, to be honest.
Oh, well.
There we
There
go.
it is.
Alright, so we have 48% wants Mother. I'm really surprised because it was pretty slow going today. Play a Japanese fan game. We're definitely gonna get to one. It's a really crazy, insane one. Play an EarthBound hack, and then play a mystery game. So very few people want the mystery game. I'm glad because I made that up. But I would play something weird.
Do you think next week we're gonna try to get to Magicant?
We're gonna do the graveyard,
Yes.
and then the zoo is next.
Okay.
The zoo might take a lot of time.
Okay. So should we wrap up?
Yeah. And wrap up, and then we're going to start rapping. Somebody do an EarthBound rap. Actually, people have done that, haven't
It's
they?
EarthBound Central, and it's really rad.
So there we go. There's that. So thanks everybody for voting on the straw poll. Now I know what people like. We need to do that some more often.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring that off. Last time I didn't do that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do. Okay, if you guys enjoyed us playing Mother and sharing all those emails, I think we shared more emails than played the game. That's always my worry, that people are going to get burnt out on the emails. Please follow us on pomatocx.com and follow me on Twitter. And I tweet a lot about EarthBound stuff lately because so much EarthBound is happening.
Yeah.
EarthBound, go home.
EarthBound.
Go home, EarthBound. I need to sleep.
And if you follow me on Twitter, I will talk about Jurassic World.
Also, you're the Shenmue girl. If you guys go to the Shenmue Kickstarter, Poe is the jacket model.
I'm wearing the jacket in the Shenmue 3 Kickstarter
Yeah, she's the official Shenmue girl.
I had to keep that such a secret.
Yeah, it's really amazing to be, I don't work actively on that stuff, just to be friends with the people involved with all these big Kickstarters, like Bloodstained, Mighty Number 9, this Shenmue stuff.
Shenmue.
There's a couple others. The ShamWow, no, I'm kidding.
ShamWow Kickstarter.
ShamWow 3.
Yeah. Ooh, the ShamWow 3, that could be a thing.
Yeah. So please follow us on Twitch, and you can interact with us and get points. Also, while you're at it, please follow us on your Japanese jury. No!
Oh my god!
How did
This is terrible.
the universe is telling me I'm going to get picked for the jury duty.
Oh no!
All right, so
No.
everyone, if you get picked for jury duty, that means we're streaming. So definitely watch us when you're at court.
Ugh.
You won't get in trouble at all.
And these are totally random. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right. You like that?
Yeah,
All right.
no, I hate it. Oh, it's
All
so
right.
bad.
So here we go. EarthBound Central Live. This was episode EarthBound Melody. We were talking about
yeah.
melodies.
That was also random there.
So what do you think? Do you like EarthBound Beginnings more, or do you like this Mother thing more? You think you like Beginnings?
Yeah, I like beginnings
It's a-
mostly because I can read it.
Yeah.
And also there's a run button.
Nobody has made a translation patch of Mother 1 for Famicom. People have asked me to do it a lot, but I really feel that as soon as I do it, people are going to sell reproductions of it.
People already sell reproductions of the dumped ROM of EarthBound Zero.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I really feel if I work on anything, people are going to sell it, and that really just bums me out, and I don't want to do it. If people would stop selling my stuff, I'll do more cool stuff.
Also, people stop committing crimes so we can stop getting called in for jury duty, please.
Yes, please. Let's just all be... There's no
Let's
no
just be
courthouses.
excellent to one another.
There's no courthouses in EarthBound. Oh, I love that part of that game. That black
The
screen.
black screen?
Oh, there's Smokey.
Oh, is this a Yokai Watch song?
Oh no,
Oh.
this is Saturn Valley.
It sounds like Yokai Watch music.
We're talking to our dad. Our dad has a phone in this game too.
Man, these are going crazy fast today.
Yeah, I did it. It's gonna be a shorter credits today.
Yeah, basically, people stop doing bad stuff and play video games.
Yeah.
Actually, King Darian, I got called in for jury duty like a couple months ago, but luckily, my group number was excused from duty. But Mado was not so lucky.
Yeah, 150 Twitch folks came by, and EarthBound emailed us. It feels like it sometimes, and EarthBound played Mother with us basically.
Yep.
So until next jury duty,
See you next game. Everybody go sleep and don't commit crimes, please.
If you have any cake, please eat some cake for us.
Yes, celebrate.